Good afternoon and welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. This is our live watch along show, and we are here today again for the World Cup qualifier of the women under 17. Yeah, the women under 17 between the Bantwana of South Africa versus the Flamingo of Nigeria. Yeah, these two sides have a lot of promises. Good footballers, good younger ladies playing football for Africa. These are the super house when it comes to African football. Both South Africa and Nigeria, they will be logging on against each other. Remember, Nigeria was at the last World Cup, in the Republican Island. Yeah, they were in the World Cup and they were edged out in the quarterfinal of that World Cup. So this time around, they are going in for this. This is going to be the ninth World Cup of the under 17 women. And remember, it has been changed from biennial tournament to annual. That means every year we'll be seeing the women under 17 World Cup. Yeah. So Nigeria want to qualify, and 5 countries from Africa will be qualifying from for the World Cup because Morocco will be hosting the 2025 World Cup. So Africa have 5 slots to qualify. So today's match between South Africa and Nigeria, we couldn't get to the live, but we'll be giving you update of what is happening right now. The Flamingo of Nigeria is leading 1-0 against the Bantwana of South Africa. Yeah, that goal was scored by who?
Yeah, the goal was actually scored just
by Moshood.
The goal was scored in the 20th minute by Shakirat Moshood.
Yeah, Shakirat Moshood. She got the first goal for the Flamingo of Nigeria. Yeah. So just stay tuned, stay with us, and you will be getting all the updates of the ongoing match in Pretoria in South Africa. So Polo, prior to the match, what were you thinking? Before you give us the lineup, prior to the match, what were you thinking?
Yeah, we were on the studio here yesterday. We were previewing the match, and I told you guys about my expectation for the match. That I'm expecting the Flamingos to get the job done there, then come home and finish up the young South Africans. But as it stands now, we are already leading, and I'm not surprised about that. I'm expecting the Flamingos to add at least 3 or 4 more goals to make the South African ladies, so that when is it on the 15th now, the return leg, so that when they are coming, they will just feel like just coming to honor the match, not that they are coming here to do anything. So I expect the Falcons to get the victory. The Flamingos rather.
Yeah. So the first leg is going right now in South Africa. Paulo, how old is the match? Before you give us how old they've played that match, though they are still in the first half.
Yeah.
I remember this is the first leg. The second leg will be played in Ikene, Remo Star own ground. Yeah, that is on the 15th. Yeah, just a week exactly from now, they will play the second leg. So it's a 2-legged affair. If the Falcons can get a victory here and back home, I think I will say to some extent the job has been done.
Yeah. Once we are able to secure a victory, even though it's by this a lone goal, as far as we secure a victory, I think it's done and dusted already. The second leg will just be a formality, just to honor it. And as it stands now, the match is we are heading to the 43rd minute now of the game, and less than 2-3 minutes now, the referee end the first half, but the Flamingos are still dominating the match and are looking very promising.
All right, you can hear that from Polo. The match is 43 minutes old right now. 2 minutes left to play to regulation time in that encounter, and it is still the Flamingo of Nigeria leading the Bantwana of South Africa 1-0. Goal scored by Shukurat Moshood. So we have a message on our comment section here. Let's quickly read some of them. Where we have Garba Atayir, we say, when is the match starting, please? The match have started, and the match is 4 43 minutes right now in the first half. 43 minutes in the first half, and it's Nigeria are leading South Africa 1-0 right now. Yeah, we have somebody also saying the match have started. Nigeria is up by 1 goal, courtesy of Moshudia. Yeah, you are getting the update. The African Ambassador channel. Yeah, that's his name. He said Nigeria is leading 1-0. Thank you very much. And we have Garba Atayeru. He said thanks for that update. Stay tuned to Premier Sport Fan Center, and you'll be getting all the update of that match. So can you just give us the lineup of the first half?
Yeah, for the let me start with the South African ladies, and they are actually playing a 4-3-3 formation. In goal for the South African women, we have Ntobu. Then the defense, Mfelo, Morgan, Mokona, Kawande. Then the midfield is Malebana, Mokwena. Then October in the midfield. Then while they attack, they have Mwale, Koza, then Molowa also in attack. While for the Flamingos, just a minute. In goal we have Christiana Uzoma. Then in defense we have Juma Adebayo, Azizat Odunton, Philomena Isaiah, Anna Ibrahim, Christopher Sunday. Then the goal scorer herself, Shakirat Moshood, also in the midfield. Then Kusorat Olariwaju, Harmony Chidi leading the line. Then Aminat Rotimi supporting, and Aisha Animashan also supporting the striker Harmony Chidi. That's the starting 11 there.
All right, you can hear that from Paulo. Christiana Uzoma is on the goal post. It's between the two sticks. There are 4 at the Flamingo of Nigeria, and a couple of names there we saw at the World Cup. And Harmony Chidi, all eyes will be on her because she's a goal poacher. We saw her exploit. Not much. She didn't score much goal at the World Cup, but she really gave good account of herself. And but we saw what she did at the qualifiers, in the World Cup qualifiers, and the African under 20 game. We saw her exploit. She scored a lot of goal in that qualifier, and we hope to see her get a goal here today. So we having a message here, and they say Nigeria should be able to win by 3 goals to nil. That is a suggestion here. Nigeria should be able to win by 3 goals to nil. What is the update of the score?
Well,
of the goal line?
Yeah, it's still 1-0, and
confirm that, please.
Yeah, it's still 1-0, and we are into the 45th minute now, and I think the referee have just added about 2 minutes of extra time to be played. So, but Nigeria is still leading 1-0.
All right, and Nigeria is still leading 1-0 in that encounter. And we having somebody here who is saying his name is What's Up Africa. Is already telling us it's 2-0. Then upon penalty awarded converted.
We are yet to get.
We are yet to get that today. Yeah. So as soon as we get that, we confirm that information. But for now, it's Nigeria 1, South Africa 0. So and any moment from now, the first half will be ending because it is already 45 minutes into the first half. Nigeria is still leading. It's already 45 minutes into the first half. We're waiting for the confirmation of that goal. Bear with us because it's very difficult right now to get a live show from South Africa. It's a very, very dicey. That's why nobody's showing it. But in Premier Sport, you will always get the update. Stay tuned with us. If you have not subscribed before, please subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. And don't forget to like and to share the page. You can share to your friends so that they will also will be getting all the update. Or they'll be getting all the update of this encounter right now in Pretoria, South Africa. And we're having a question here. Say who scored the penalty? Yeah, we're still waiting. If there was even any penalty, somebody was suggesting it is Chidi Harmony that actually scored the penalty, but not yet confirmed. That's WhatsApp Africa. Yeah, that is the one sending the message to our comment section. But stay tuned to Premier Sport Fan Center and the promises to give. Look at the lineup. Big names in the under 17. look at the call up by the coach Olowokere, Bankole Olowokere, where we have Christiana Uzoma, Onyenyechi Okbara, Hannah Ibrahim, Jumaya Adebayo, Temila De Fafore. We having Shavin Istefanus, Taiwo Adegoke, Shakirat Moshood, that is the scorer of the first goal. Yeah, Shakirat Moshood, that is the scorer of the first goal. Then we have Muinat Rotimi, Azizat Odunton. Yeah, we have Philomena Ochanya, Aishat, and Mashao, Elizabeth Boniface. Those are the 19 players called up. We still have Queen Joseph, Olamide, Olariwaju, Chisom Wachuku, Amoni Chidi, Favor Ihagwaram, then Christiana Sunday. Those are the 19 call up to the Falconer squad. So let's see what they will be able to bring for today. Remember, the the World Cup will be played in Africa. This is the first time Africa will be hosting the Under-17 Women World Cup, and it is Morocco that will be hosting it in 2025. That is from October. Yeah, from October to November. Yeah, from October. It's going to be a 3-week affair. From October at 10th around that time to November. Yeah, that is when the World Cup will be. From October 17th to November 8th. Yeah, from October 17th to November 8th. That is when the World Cup will be played. And remember, it has been expanded to 24 nations. Remember, it used to be 24. It used to be 24 countries, but right now it has been expanded to 24. It used to be 16, but right now it must be expanded to 24. So a lot of exciting moment in Africa. We just hope Africa will be able to win this one this time around. So right now it's already half time in the encounter. Half time in the encounter. So yeah, we'll get all the update to you as soon as possible. We'll get to you all the update as soon as possible. Yeah. All right, at halftime it is 2-0. Yeah, it is the Flamingos of Nigeria 2 and South Africa. When that goal was scored by who?
Yeah, it was actually a penalty converted by the striker herself, Amoni Chidi, in the 45th minute of the game, and it's halftime already now. So the Flamingos are, taking a comfortable lead in the first half. Earlier on, I was saying I expect them to get 2 or 3 more goals, and they've added. And second half, I expect them to come back again, make it if possible 4 or 5-0, then come back home and relax.
All right, at halftime it is Nigeria 2, South Africa 0, courtesy of the penalty converted by Harmony Chidi in the 45th minute. Yeah, that is the 45th minute. Converted by Harmony Chidi. So Nigeria leading right now. So Polo, yesterday in our talk sport we talked about Nigeria preparation, that it was a low preparation. We saw South Africa 1 week in the camp. They were camped for 7 days in the camp, and they're preparing to qualify for the World Cup. But I still believe they can still qualify. Can they still qualify?
You mean the
South African?
No. I think they've met Goliath now. This one is different from David and Goliath's story. This one is going to slay them. So as you can see now, it's already 2-0 up. There's no how they will come back into this game. And we talked yesterday about the preparation. I was also saying yesterday, we know how when it comes to preparation here in Nigeria, not just for the Flamingos, both Super Eagle, the Super Falcon, the Falconet, all of them, the way they we do prepare here is always everything about our preparation in this part of the world is always late. But I also talked about even though how our players have been playing, for their different clubs, and I expected us to go to South Africa there and get the victory, and that's what the girls are actually doing now. The South African ladies are not much for our players, but to be honest, the South African football, I believe that women football have been growing lately. They've been also pushing beyond their limit these days, but the Flamingos are superior, to them when it comes to the matchup. So Nigeria now, I think we are good to go. We've already qualified as far as I'm concerned from this round. I don't see the South Africa ladies coming back to do anything in this match, and I will be very, very surprised if we eventually fail to win this match, which I'm not seeing. I'm still seeing the Flamingos getting at least 2 or 3 more goals in the second half. So I think we are good to go for for the next round.
All right, talking about when it comes to female soccer, we know when it comes to the senior level, we still have the Zambias and the South Africa giving the Super Falcon of Nigeria tough time. But when you talk about this age grade tournament, like the under 17, under 20 women, it is still Nigeria. What do you think some of these African countries should do to match up Nigeria and dominance in this grade of soccer?
Yeah, I think to be honest, to be fair to the other countries, I think they are trying to make the women's sport more relevant. If you look at Morocco, for example, you see they have a very standard league. You can see most of our players now are now running down to that place. And you talk about South Africa also, they have a very good league, including what they call this country also, Egypt. Egypt, we saw the recently CAF Women Champions League that just ended. That was last year, and we saw the way those clubs paraded, I believe those North African teams, how they paraded stars from different parts of the continent. And I think other people are they're trying their best. It was is it early last year I was also watching the COSAFA women under 17 championship that I think the South Africa actually won, but you could see the level of play there. The game is actually being is gradually coming up slowly, but I think the African football, in terms of the women, the age grade, they are actually coming up little by little. It's just that the preparation and the funding, the facilities are still what is still lacking. But the countries needs to start doing better, making sure that facilities are ready. Every other thing, the players need to be competitive, so that when we go to those big stages, that's the international stages, like talking about the World Cup, and so that we will not just be going there just to participate, because we've seen for some decades now, when you see the under 17, under 20, even the senior, that's the Super Falcons themselves. When you see them go to the World Cup, you see that they just go there just to participate. They hardly progress, but I think it's gradually changing little by little now.
All right, we have a message. We have a series of messages here on our comment section. Yeah, let's make quickly look at what WhatsApp Africa says. It's Chidi scored already. Yes, thank you. Then we have Molukpo Gist. He say, who scored the penalty? Yeah, it was Chidi Amoni who scored the penalty in the 45th minute. Then we have Desmond Usman. Yeah, you can watch. Stay tuned to Premier Sport Fan Center. Then we have Ibrahim the damn song. Me say it's 2 Nigeria, 2 South Africa 0 now. Thank you very much. Yeah, and stay tuned to Premier Sport Fan Center. You always get the best. You know, you always get to watch the game. Yeah, in Premier Sport Fan Center.
Yeah, and we need to also update our fans and our viewers. There are other matches also going, simultaneously. That's the qualifier also, and we have Botswana taking on Algeria. Botswana at home, but Algeria are leading them now 1-0 half time. Also, then there's also Uganda, taking on Kenya. Kenya is also leading 2-0. 2 goals, away. So what it means now that all the away teams, the 3 away teams, are actually leading, and
Kenya is Kenya away.
Yeah, Kenya are leading 2 goals, same score as Nigeria, and it means that those 3 away teams are leading, and I think they are also good to go.
All right, you can hear that Algeria leading. Yeah, Kenya also leading in their own encounter. Nigeria leading South Africa also. Yeah. All right, don't quit here. Say what is really helping Nigeria is not academy. It's academy and good league. Our age grade coach Bankole is really at it. Bankole Olowokere.
Yeah, I agree with him. Yesterday also we talked about when we were talking about how those girls have been playing together, how they've been. It's not about. I remember one of our analysts here, Yemite, was saying it's not about you camping for 3 week or 2 week, at the end of the day not getting the result. Someone that just camped for 2 or 3 days is getting it. Well, and I also talked about how those girls have been playing. They've been playing together for some time, and I think that's the best one. We have a coach that has been able to identify those players that we need, and bringing them together and making sure that they play together as a team. And I think we are seeing the result right now. And one thing about this match is that when it comes to Nigeria South Africa, it doesn't matter, even though it's under 10 versus under 10 they are playing, it's always a big match for South Africa, because they don't want anything once a year. Nigeria is always like so it's a very big match there, and to let you know that how big it is for them there is because their football federation actually opened the gate free. In fact, they told everybody, come, don't pay, just come, so that they but I think our girls are shutting them down there, and I want to believe those fans are beginning to leave. They are beginning to.
It's too early to start living now.
It's not.
It's too early to start living.
It's not too early, but 2 half time is not too early. So for the Nigerian side, I think we are good to go. So the only mistake the South African lady will make is for them to come back in the second half. They just need to go back. Just call the referee. We are not playing anymore.
It's called the referee. Are not playing anymore.
Yeah.
We've seen country leading with 3 goals, and they equalize.
I don't not with this not in this match, and I still my prediction is still that Nigeria will score up to 4 goals in this game, and I still see that coming. I don't see if I thought this South African side will even get a goal, it will only be a consolation goal.
All right, you can hear that from Polo. So the second half, any moment from now, the second half will commence, and you know what? We're expecting more drama in this encounter, more dramas in this encounter, because to me, yeah, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. So let's see how it ends. Nigerian 2, first goal scored by Moshood Shikrat, and the second goal from a penalty spot scored by Chidi Harmony. So let's see how it goes right now. So Paulo, what are you expecting in the second half?
Yeah, I'm actually expecting us to come into the second half and not just defend, but make sure that our lead, we take the lead to the ending of the whistle. that's probably by scoring, adding at least 2 more goals to it. And if at all we cannot get more goals, then we just have to protect this lead and take the 3 point back home. And also I'm expecting, I want to believe the coach himself, Bankole, would have talked to the girls and tell them not to relax, not that because we are leading by 2 goals then we have to just sit down and relax and not do anything again, and allowing them to come on to us and probably get the goal and put the pressure on us. So I expect us to be calm and relax, play the way we've played the first half. We've been the better team. Then making sure we also convert our chances, take our chances, and if we do that, I think we are done and dusted already.
But do you see this girl transiting from the under 17 to under 20? Because there is breach of this age grade simultaneous movement in the Nigerian league. What do you think the NFF should be doing about this? Because we saw that even in the Super Eagle, under 17, under 20, under 23, if that movement is not smooth.
Yeah, I think actually that, like you said, it's happened mostly from the May part. That's talking about the under 17, under 20, under 23, under to the Super. It's but for this for the female side, I think there's always a part from the under 17. We've seen it with the likes of Rashidat Jibade, Monday Gift and co. They played under 17 to to the level they are now with the Super to the Super Falcons. What I will say is that NFF they needs to that's the Football Federation, NFF Federation now. They needs to keep encouraging our local leagues. Talking about the local leagues. To continue to bring those players, giving them the facilities to continue to play, because the thing with before is once after this kind of competitions, once they played finish, you hardly see them train again till maybe few days or few months to the matches before you see them running around but no, this time around I think it has changed, and I think I want the NFF to continue to put the facilities, encourage going on, even when there's no competition, create competitions for these girls, you understand? And they are clubs, and you could see the Nigerian league, the female league, is gradually coming up. It's always there, and I think we need to start giving kudos to what's her name now, Aisha Fallo, the chairperson of the Nigerian women football. So I think they are trying their best. Recently I watched the match between the Remo Stars ladies versus I want to try and remember the name of the club they actually play. But if you look at the match, you think you are watching an European match being played. Yeah, it was very entertaining, and you see the crowd, and everybody was happy with the way they played, even both the ones that lost and the one that win, and you could see that there is improvement, and that's what we want to see in our league.
But again, there's something I want you to talk about the South African organization when it comes to football league, both the male and the female. They are one of the best in Africa.
Yeah, to be honest, they are one of the best. Earlier on I talked about the COSAFA Women's World Cup. They've been the one hosting it for like maybe the last 3 editions. They've been the one hosting it. When it comes to organizing any competition in Africa, I think South Africa are presently the best, followed by Morocco. To me, because you see South Africa, the facilities are there, and they do everything to make sure that they create awareness. They have the the TVs, the sponsors, everything is there, and for them, they see sport as also a business. They look at it. If the Europeans can be generating this huge amount of money, why can't we too be able to do that? And that is what they are beginning to do in South Africa. That's why you see in South Africa, not just football only, you see rugby, even those sports that they are not good on those sports. You see them trying to encourage their people and even people from outside to come in and invest, and and I think that every other country in Africa needs to start learning on taking at least learning 1 or 2 lessons from South Africa, how they organize, how they've been able to the way South Africa can host the World Cup again.
Yeah, again, they've done that before.
Yeah, they've
And
done that
was-
before. Then they can still host it. I don't. Apart from South Africa, probably Morocco again. I don't see any other African country at the moment that can say in the next 10 years will host the World Cup. If there's any other African country that wants to do that now, in fact, I don't think it will be able to. They will be able to achieve that because already the facilities are not there. Nothing. So
All right, as you check for the update, let me quickly throw this to our viewers here, wherever you're watching us from. You know, we have gotten a lot of requests to show you the match. We can't show you the match right now due to some, technical issues. We can't show you the match, but we can only give you update, and that is why it is difficult for you to watch the match anywhere. But you can only get the update from Premier Sports Fan Center. So stay tuned with us. We'll be giving you all the update as the match progresses. Bear with us. But you can also send your comments in our you can also send your opinion in our comment section. Whatever your thoughts are, you can listen to our discussion. You can be part of it. It's an interactive channel. It's an interactive channel. You interact with us. We discuss. You discuss with us. We also are here. We discuss with you. We talk with you based on sports. So, but for now, those of you requesting, show us the match. Show us the match. We cannot show you the match for now due to some issues. But we can always give you all the necessary updates you need for the match. So bear with us. So the second half, as it commenced.
Yeah, we've seen 6 minutes played already in the second half. We are in 51st minute now, and it's still 2 goals in favor of the Flamingos.
All right, the second half has commenced.
Yeah.
All right, the second half have commenced. So I will be expecting actions in the second half already. Nigerian is 2 goals up against South Africa. That is the first half of the game. Goal scored by Moshood Shukurat. Yeah, that was the first goal. Then the second goal was scored via the penalty spot there by Chidi Harmony, one of the goal puncher. Yeah, for Nigeria. Let's see if we'll be getting more goal. Yeah, in that encounter. So it's like South Africa has gotten one in.
Actually, it's not confirmed yet. I have to just check with my source here, but at the moment it's not been confirmed.
All right, we'll confirm that goal to you if the goal will stand. Yeah, that's why I said the second half will definitely be dicey. These girls, South African girls, are prepared. So don't just think you are coming to give them to score 2 goals and go home like that. They have prepared 1 week in the camp, preparing for this day, and the day is right there before them, and you think it's just going to be a whitewash for the South Africans. They've actually prepared very well. So we'll be expecting an update of that and goal scored by South Africa as it goes. So now we have a lot of messages here. Yeah, we have a lot of messages here, and most of the messages you are requesting us to show you the match. Like I said before, we can't show you the match. Yeah, because right now it is difficult to show the match. Anywhere you go, the match is very difficult to show right now. But just listen to Premier Sports Fan Center, you will get all the updates. That is the much we can do for you as it stands right now. Yeah. So right now, South Africa pull one back, but we're trying to confirm that if that goal stands right now as it is. So
I still not been able to confirm if the goal actually stands. But once the goal is being confirmed, we will definitely bring you the goal scorer at the time.
So if you are watching Premier Sport Fan Center for the first time, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. There are a lot happening in Premier Sport Fan Center when it comes to sport. We have a lot of activities. We have talk sport. We have interviews, fans interviews. We have a live show. And so on and so forth. We always give the update of all those, and you stand a chance to benefit a lot from Premier Sport Fan Center if you subscribe. Please just click that subscription button, and you can personalize it. Yeah, if you personalize it, you will always get notified whenever we are up like this in the Premier Sport Fan Center live watch along show. Well. There's an important match also going on right now. That is the match between Nottingham Forest vs Manchester City. Nottingham Forest just scored one against Manchester City right now. Yeah, in their own home. And a lot of people are asking the question, what is wrong with Manchester City? That is a goal scored in the second half by Manchester City. So,
I mean, by Nottingham Forest, rather.
sorry, by Nottingham Forest. Sorry. So 1-0 so far in that encounter. So the match is eating up between the Bantwana of South Africa versus Flamingo of Nigeria. Yeah, match is eating up, and we'll be expecting we'll give you more update as soon as we get one. So also, if you are watching us, you can let us know where you are watching us from. Yeah, you can let us know your location, your name, and where you're watching us from. Yeah. Yeah, you can let us know your name and where you're watching us from. Are you watching us from Africa? Are you watching us from Europe? Are you watching us from Asia, America? Wherever you're watching us from, let us quickly know. Yeah, we're still waiting to confirm if that goes stand. Yeah. Somebody just sent a message. They say, waiting the worry South Africa. They don't want make Nigerian watch the match. Yes, that is what is happening here. They opened the stadium free to all their fans, and they came in, to get that vibe against the Flamingo of Nigeria. But hey, it's becoming so difficult for any station to catch up to watch this match. But just stay tuned to Premier Sport Fan Center. You will always get the update. Yeah. You always get the update. Sky, I think you are making a sense here. Waiting the world South Africa. They don't want to make Nigeria watch the match. Now the question where Sky they asked here. Sky, thanks very much for that message.
Yeah, but I don't think it's actually South Africa. It's still based on the CAF itself. And these are the things we are saying. You look at the European side. Even when the under 15s are playing, they find a way to show those matches. We from this part of the world in Africa, we get to see those matches. Whereas when we are playing in our own continent here, it's always difficult for us to get the matches. So I think these are one of the things that is not even helping the growth of the league. Yeah,
the broadcast should be open. It should be open for everybody to watch, because this under 17 is World Cup qualifier.
Of course. And if it's open for everybody to see, and you see that more people will be showing interest in those matches, and at the same time encouraging the young ones coming up. They want to when they are seeing players, they see the players they like, and they want to say, I want to be like this player, as this Sacho Shola, all this, and that's how it is. But Africa, we still need to do more in that aspect also.
All right, Africans still need to do more in that aspect. So quickly confirm the score line there, because we have a message here say what is the score line right now. That is Egbu Abruche. Yeah, what is the score line there?
The scoreline still remain the same. I don't think they go actually stood for South Africa, because it's still 2-0 in favor of Nigeria. We are still we are in the 59th minute. So, and other centers also is still Botswana leading. Algeria leading Botswana by a lone goal. Then Kenya also still maintaining the lead against Uganda by 2 goals to nothing. And both the 3 matches we are inside the 59th minute of those games.
All right. So as the match goes on, we continue to update you as it goes. So right now it's asking what is the scoreline? But he said they are showing Uganda's match, but they're showing Uganda's match, but they're not showing the Super Falcons own match.
Yeah, the Uganda match. I think it's. I think it's been viewed live, and it depends. I think it's the issue is from the South Africa their side there, because even if you go online to check view the to watch the match, you won't be able to. So I don't know why it's like that, and that's one thing about African football. I don't know. They need to find a way to make sure that the matches are being televised live for everyone to see. But and our own football administrators here, they need to also be making sure that when our teams are playing outside, they will make it easy for the fans at home to be able to get the view of those matches.
All right, you can hear that from Paulo. The match is still on, still eating on. Yeah, we have a message here from he said, but they are showing Uganda's match. I've read that one before. He said, what is the score now, please? Sky said Nigeria 2, South Africa 1. Yeah, so that's what Sky is saying. All right, if you are just watching, if you have not subscribed before, please do well to subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. Yeah, you always get the best of analysis and then commentary. Yeah, you get the best of analysis and commentary. So, and if you have not subscribed before, please subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. Please subscribe. That's the best way you can support us here.
Yeah, I think they have actually gotten the update. It's actually 2-1. Like Sky said, it's 2-1. The update just came in now, and the goal was actually a penalty. It was scored from the spot. And it was in the 42nd minute. The goal was scored by
42nd.
Yeah, the goal was actually scored. Second minute of the second half, rather.
47th.
Yeah, that's the 47th. The goal was scored by Kateu Malebana. It was actually a penalty.
Kateu.
So it's still 2-1 in favor of the Flamingos.
All right, so it's still 2-1 in favor of Flamingos. So as it stands right now, South Africa scored their own goal through a penalty. Kateu got that one. So Nigerian Moshood got the first goal. Chidiamoni made it 2 from the penalty spot, and Kateu made it 2-1 also from the penalty spot. Yeah, we have a message here. If you say Gadiba watching from Mina. Gadiba, how do you do? Yeah, Sanunku. Yeah, Mina. Barka. Alajaza Maninka. Yawa, Nagudi. Thank you very much, Gadiba from Mina. So let us know where you're watching us from. If you're watching us from any part of Africa, any part of Europe, any part of America, Asia, you can just say from the Caribbean, wherever you're watching us from, let us know your location and let us know your name also and what your thoughts over this match. Yeah. So we have Fofori Lolodi. See, are they making any sub yet? Yeah, watching from yes, Fofori. See, watching from Ibadan. Thank you very much, Fofori from Ibadan. Yeah, Ekusho. I don't know how to sing. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
In Yoruba, whenever you are watching, whenever you are, whatever you do, if you are working, they say Ekushe. If you are taking care of something, they say Ekutoju. Is that also If you are watching Nico, how will you put it?
Well, I'm not a Yoruba person, but
how will you put it?
you actually it's still eku share, it's eku share, it's still eku share.
It's
Because
eku
I'm
look.
doing something.
Is there anything like eku look in Yoruba?
It's still eku share, eku share.
Right. Then we have we have the top profile. We say I'm watching from Dayton, Ohio, USA. Thank you very much. How do you do, guy? Yeah, want to say hi to you. Thanks very much for watching Premier Sport Fan Center. Yeah, I say Aruna. I say on Chris D Solid RS watching from Belgium. Yeah, thank you very much. Hi man, how do you do? Yeah, thanks very much. So we have Shaidu Daniel. He said we need at least one more goal. To make it like 3-1. He said Daniel watching from Ilori. Yeah, I think we need that goal. Yeah.
I think we need the goal to make it. At least not to put pressure, because the goal we considered now has actually put pressure on us, and I think we need the goal.
Has actually give them courage to fight back. But I think the Flamingo need to wake up. That one goal lead right now is just a slim margin. It's a very, very slim margin right now. Yeah, we have Dalitin watching from Enugu. He said, but do well to televise the match? We are having issues there. There's no way we can televise the match right now. It is very difficult for anybody to televise it, except the South Africans, and even they are not even sharing. But anyway, I think we will be talking to CAF on that. And we have Emmanuel. You are doing a good job. Since we can't watch live, just keep updating us so we won't lose all out. Thank you very much. I think this is the best message for the day. One who appreciate the little we can do. Yeah, because it's so difficult, but we actually want Nigerian to get updated with what is going on right now, and we have seen one Emmanuel Ayua who is appreciating that. Thank you very much, and God bless you, Emmanuel Ayua. All right, we have Aruna. I say thanks for good job. Yeah, thank you very much, Aruna. We appreciate you too. Yeah, see, Dorcas. Yeah, Dorcas watching from Yaba. Thank you very much. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. There's a lot. And remember, back home in Ekene on the 15th of March, where the second leg will be played. Yeah, that is in Ekene in Ondo State. I will be here to give you all the update of that match. So subscribe. When you subscribe, whenever we are on live like this, you will always get updates from Premier Sport Fan Center. And remember the World Cup. Yeah, most football lovers got updated from Premier Sport Fan Center, and they always say thank you to Premier Sport Fan Center for all the update. You will not be left out. You always get updated. Yeah, we have Wofake Adinaka. I say Nigeria all the way. Yeah, he's hailing his beloved country, Nigeria all the way. Ikechuku Ayoge, say good job from Asaba. Thank you very much from Asaba. How do you do? Yeah, over at Asaba there. Then we have Kunle Femi. Say please, what is the current score? The current score is Bantwana of South Africa 1 and the Flamingo of Nigeria 2. So Nigeria is still leading away from home. Remember, that is the first leg. The second leg will be played in Ondo State, Ikene, Remo Star own stadium. Yeah, that is where the second leg will be played, and we'll be here also to give you all the update. Yeah, Eze Solomon Arize say nice job, guys. Arize Eze, thank you very much, Arize Eze. Yeah, God bless you. Yeah, Emmanuel Ayaw is watching from Makodi, Benue State. Thank you. Yeah, Anya. Yeah, how do you do? I greet you. Anya, if you are from the Thief side, Usu, Mpandobe, Adoga, thank you very much. We appreciate you, Benway. We are where we have the Idomas and the Thieves. Well, we are here. It's all rounder, all rounder. Thank you very much. All right, and we have in Ikechukwu said the NFF should have done better to show us the match. We don't need to wait for the SAFA. Thank you. Somebody's making a sense here.
Yeah, I said it earlier on. The NFF also needs to, start, making arrangement for, how we are going to be, seeing the match. Even though the AFA, the SAFA, or they don't want, to televise it, but at least we have officials in this stadium there. They can easily, televise it using their own mobile phones, and we so that we at home can also, link up with them. But I don't know why they are not doing that. And even if you go to the NFF social media and you see that updates are not even coming on there, and before you see the update, it's always late. So I don't know how they they are actually doing those things. But these are areas we need to improve on.
All right, we have a message here from Alan Edebo. He's watching from Milan, Italy. Thank you very much. Then Yusuf Baleriwa is there a way go rule in this in those under 17 qualifiers? Is there a way rule? No, I don't think there's no away rule.
There is, African football. There's always, and I think Nigeria have made it 3-1.
For the Flamingos of Nigeria. So it is 3-1 right now. 3-1. Yeah. Flamingos is Chidi Money again. The goal poacher who has made it 3. So we have a correction here. I say Mr. Nigeria, not Ondo State. It's Ogun State. Yeah, Ogun State. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria. Ogun State. Yeah, Ekene is in Ogun State. Yeah. Thank you very much for that correction. We appreciate you. We love guys like you. We always want you to be. So we always want you to be part of us. Thank you for that correction. Yeah, God bless you, Mr. Nigeria.
Yeah, the goal was actually scored in the 68th minute, Chidi Harmony. And this is what we are talking about, at least getting a goal to at least reduce the pressure, because since they got that penalty, they actually came on us. They've been pressing, but I think with this goal now, I don't see any way back for them again.
All right, with this goal now, it is I think the two goal lead right now
has been restored.
So this 5. Chidi Money made it 3. Yeah. So right now it's 3-1. So we have Kunle Femi watching from Doha, Qatar. Yeah, thank you very much, Kifemi Kule from Qatar. God bless your day. Yeah. Kechuku Ayo guys is Sandra watching from Asaba. Good job, guys. Thank you very much. Ikechuku Ayoga. That is Sandra watching from Asaba. Thank you very much. Yeah, Solomon Adehu are watching from Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, my guy, man, what you do, African brother? Bless you. Yeah. Yeah, we have South Africa. Nigerian score a third goal through Chidi in the 68th minute. South African won. Thank you very much. What's up, Africa? You have been instrumental for us today, and you have been part of this show. God bless your day for all the updates, and your information have proven to be right. Thank you very much. Yeah, keep it up with Premier Sport Fan Center. Yeah, what's up, Africa? Nigerian 3, South African 1. Yeah, Danny Taiwo say good job, Sportsmen's crew. Yeah, the return leg comes up in the Kene Remo Star FC Stadium. Yeah, that is a beautiful update. So all eyes will be on the return match, and it is going to be on the 15th on Saturday like this in the Kene Ogun State. Yeah, in the Kene in Ogun State. So the return match will be played. So we'll give you the time as the time goes on. So that means if Nigeria get that, they'll be getting closer to the World Cup in Morocco 2025. Morocco is going to host the World Cup, and this is the first time African country will be hosting the World Cup. Yeah, that means That would be the ninth edition of the World Cup, and Nigeria have been 7 times in the World Cup. Now it is a preparation trying to qualify for the 8th World Cup. South Africa have been in the World Cup twice. They are battling to get to the World Cup for the 3rd time. So if they qualify, they will be in the World Cup for the 3rd time. But if Nigeria qualify, Nigeria will be in the World Cup for the 8th time. Remember, the best Nigeria have gone in this edition of the Under-17 Women World Cup is bronze medal. They came 3rd in one of those editions. Last time out in the island, they were edged out in the quarter-final. So let's see this time around if they will be beating that record, probably getting to the final of the Under-17 World Cup. South African have never crossed the group stage of the World Cup. Each time they get to the World Cup, they are edged out in the group stage. Yeah, so let's see if they can qualify this time around, probably get past the group stage.
Qualify to
the World Cup. It's not over yet. It's just 3-1.
It's 3-1, and they should be. The only thing is they will be worrying about is them not conceding more. If they're already losing, and once they lose this one, it's over for them. I don't see any way they will come to Nigeria and get a point. Not talk of 3 points. So and they need to win away if they need to qualify now, and not just win by a long goal. They need to win by at least 3 goals to be able to send Nigeria packing as it stands. But I don't see that happening. I think they are out already, and the game we are inside the 77th minute. Nigeria is still leading, and we are leading comfortably now. And you talked about how the next World Cup being hosted in the African soil here, and I think this is an opportunity for us to at least do better than our previous appearance at the World Cup. Probably going at least a step further by going on to win the competition. And we've seen Nigeria, when it comes to the African aspects, we've been able to dominate, and I think we need to take it further, to the international stage and win something. And we can start by, with this Under-17 World Cup coming up now.
All right, we have a message here from Meeting Obudu. Oh, Meeting Obudu. He used to be our regular. Most times he sent comments. We love you so much because you are always on our show. Thank you very much, Meeting Obudu. Say, my people, you guys are doing a great job. I hope the Flamingos should be disciplined in defense to protect their lead. Yeah, beautiful talk.
I also, during the halftime when we were discussing what needs to be done, I talked about though I was expecting us to still get 2 more goals, but I also talked about, if we are unable to get those goals, at least be disciplined at the back, make sure we defend our 2 goals lead, and take the 3 point and come back home and do the finishing, and that is what we need to start doing now. We need to be very careful and not giving out giving them balls unnecessary ball, and putting our defense under pressure, and making sure that we hold on to possession now. And when you are holding on to possession, we don't need to take risk. If you know that you are unable to hold on to that ball, you can easily clear it up the field, then let us reset again, instead of you trying to be smart and passing the ball at the back there, and allowing the South African ladies to capitalize on errors there. But as it stands now, I think we are doing better now defending it, and my own is that we need to get the 3 point and the victory, and we are doing that.
All right, we have message from Sky. He said them go still collect wutu. That is message from Sky. He said them go still collect wutu.
Of course.
What does that mean?
They still collect more beating. Maybe when they come to Kenya here in Nigeria, I think, in fact, I said earlier on, they don't need to come. Just consult the CAF and tell them that they forfeit the match. Just give Nigeria 3 points and 3 go. Because there's no need for them coming, after losing their first leg by 3 goals to 1 as it stands now, which we are into the last 10 minutes now. There's even possibility of Nigeria still adding more goals to it.
All right, we have a message here from Solomon Adeoluwa. Say NFF should upgrade and be enjoying our matches. Beautiful talk there. We have 1 for K. Odenaka, I say goal. I think that was the 3rd goal. Yeah, it was actually celebrating. One for K, Odenaka. Yeah, say goal. She shouting Odinaka. Yeah, Odinaka. Yeah, yo Odinaka. Yeah, she's shouting goal. That was the third goal. Yeah. Yeah. We have Abacha. Yodare say thanks for the update. Yeah, and then we have message from EEC. Say normally South Africa should stop football.
I don't agree with him.
Why did you say that?
With him. Every country wants to play, but though football has not been, though the South African been encouraging their people, and we see with their leagues, how they've been growing their league. But despite that, they've not been able to, achieve anything real meaningful thing with it. But that they just need to continue to encourage their people, and hopefully one day they will get something. To be honest, the South African football teams, both their female and their male teams, they are trying. They are really coming up. They're gone are those days that you can just walk over them easily, but these days now they are beginning to become a force to be reckoned with on the continent. Not just the male, both their female teams and their male teams. I think they are trying these days now.
All right, and us from Ghana. He's watching from Ghana, and is the one who's saying normally South Africa should stop football. But we see South Africa. I think they've won the African Cup of Nations before once.
Yeah.
And we see the women also doing well. In the AFCON, they've won the AFCON too. They've won the women. Too. So I think they are doing well when it comes to. Then we have a message. We have a message from Adebayo. I say Ekene is Ogun State. I think wow, that is wonderful. And Solomon Adeolu say thanks. Yeah, we appreciate you, Kenny Daniel. Daniel watching from Lagos. From Okwafo. Yeah, thank you. You have Anna Joseph watching from Lagos, Nigeria. Jide watching from Lagos. Jide Baba Jide watching from Lagos. Thank you, all the Lagosians. He say this is GT Ose. Fashion world. They say now only Flamingos they give me joy for Nigeria matches. Why them no show the match? I'm very angry right now.
We understand.
He's making a point.
Yeah, we understand. Many Nigerians are angry, not being able to see the match. But I assure you, stay with Premier Sport. The return leg. We will do everything possible to show you guys the return leg. And then there's also update from other centers. The Flamingos are not the only one playing. Yeah. There's also.
Can you give us the update of these matches?
Yeah, I think the result. Is still though with the match between Uganda and Kenya is still 2-0 in favor of Kenya being their away side, but the match between Botswana and Algeria is now 1-1. So wow. The Botswana team are now back in it, and it's 1-1, and the match is 74 minutes, while the South Africa Nigeria match is 84. Then the Uganda match is 84 minutes also. So in less than 6 minutes, it will be probably plus maybe with the additional time now, the game will come to an end.
All right. 6 minutes to the regulation. So right now it is
84th minute.
84th minute.
And Nigeria is still leading by 3-1.
So it is the 84th minute of this encounter. 84th minute. It is Nigerian 3, South African 1. So we have 6 minutes left to regulation time. Probably waiting for the additional time also. So let's quickly go to our message comment section, where we have a message from Toby Kerr. He say watching from Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. He say watching from Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria, all the way. Yeah, we have Emmanuel Gideon watching from Canada. What a goal for Nigeria! Beautiful. Yeah, with some sign of love to you, man. Yeah, we have Osogbo Kamarudin. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. How do you do? I hope your day is going on fine. Yeah, Dokas Onuwa, Nigeria is doing well. Now God, they run on for us from Yaba, Lagos.
Yeah,
God, I said that God, they run on. This is a typical This is typical Nigerian slangs.
It's typical Nigerian, of course.
Now go the run now.
Now go the run now.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, that is Toby Kell. That's sorry, Emmanuel Gideon. No, it's sorry, it's from Dakar. Sorry, it's Dakar that made that statement. Yeah. IBJ Global Enterprise watching from Abuja. You are doing a great job, guys. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Then we have Oladapo Akpeyemi Shukura. It's a nice game, guys. Up Nigeria. You can see the flag of Nigeria, green, white, green, flying high. You know. It's on the sky against South Africa. And no go smell that World Cup field. You can hear that from sky.
No, they can come. They can come as a spectator to come and cheer the Flamingos when the World Cup start. They are welcome to come and cheer us, you know, to victory then.
But let us look at their chances right now in their own home in down there in Pretoria. Right now, Flamingo leading 3-1. But don't you think they have any chance of, you know, coming back to upturn that Atikene?
I don't think they have any chance. You know, you are playing against probably the best team in Africa, and you are playing at home. You are not being able to, you know, get the result. Though in football they say anything can happen, but I don't think it will happen for this what they call them again, these South African ladies. But you know. If you know the scoreline alone now is something. If it were to be, maybe the scoreline was just 1-0 now or 1-1, you say they can come and get. But now if they need to get at least to progress to the next round, they need to come to Ikene and beat the Nigeria Flamingos by at least 3-0 for them to be able to, you know, qualify. But I don't see that happening. But I still see them taking baskets of gold back home, you know, to South Africa. So I think it's over for them. If they really wanted to qualify, they would have made sure they stop us first of all at their home ground from, you know, scoring and probably winning, but they are unable to do that. So their chances of qualifying to the next stage is, in fact, it's like the distance is like from heaven to earth. So I don't see that happening.
All right, so the only country that have automatic ticket to the World Cup right now in Africa is Morocco, because they will be the host country 2025. That is come October to November. Yeah, October to November. October 17 to November 8. Within 3 weeks, that is when the World Cup will be played. So it is only Morocco that is guaranteed automatic ticket to that World Cup. So every other country have to fight for qualification. Yeah. So let's quickly continue with what is happening right here in our message section. Yeah, so we have so you can continue with the update, the update of other matches.
Yeah, the scoreline hasn't changed yet, and it's the 89th minute, just 1 minute to regulation time now, and any moment from now, the fourth officials, they'll be adding additional minutes, and I think the what they call it, the South Africans are, you know, they are beginning to give up now. They're, you know, they see that this is actually the match has gone out of their hand. So as it stands now is 89 minutes, and we are still leading by 3-1, and the same score line. Other centers is still hold on, Botswana 1, Algeria 1, and the match is 80. Just let me confirm the time. Yeah, 80th minute of the game. While the Nigerian match is in the 90th minute, the Uganda match is 90 minutes, and Kenya is still leading. So Uganda 0, Kenya 2, 90 minutes, and South Africa 1, Nigeria 3 is also in the 90th minute also.
All right, you can hear that from Polo. It's already 90 minutes regulation time, but hey, we're waiting for the added on time to be played in this encounter. So it is almost done and dusted, but waiting for the final whistle in that encounter. So let's continue with the message section here, where we have a message from Abimbola Bankole King Crown Radio KCR2 from Leicester City, United Kingdom. Hi, man. How do you do? Yeah, bless up, man. So we have Abu Muhammad from Osun State. Thank you very much, Abu Muhammad. Then WhatsApp Africa, I said it's that was when it was 78 minutes. It's giving us update too. Then we have Idara Okon. It's a good more goals for Nigeria. We have George Fred Friday. He says Super Nigeria, great job. Thank you very much. Emmanuel Ayowa. They don't know what it means to drag with Nigeria. We go show them why we are the giant of Africa.
Yeah, and I talked about how even though it's under 17 or anything, once that Africa hear about Nigeria like this, they always take it personal. I don't know what we owe them, and we owe them nothing. But they just want to, they don't want to, like the way they use, there's this word they use in Yoruba, they said, Gbafon guy. They don't want to Gbafon guy. They don't want to, they don't want to accept that we are their boss. Just wants to, compete with us. But at the end of the day, they always, still behind us. So I think it's high time they agree now that we are not their mate at all.
All right, we have a message from Collins. He say, I beg, what will be the purpose of NFF TV if matches like this can't be televised live there?
It worries me also. I talked earlier on when I said even the social media handles, if you go to their pages, in fact you won't see any update there. You only see before you get this update now. After the match, you start getting updates. But it's very, very bad. I think the NFF needs to be very active. We have our own NFF TV. Even though you are not broadcasting it on the TV, at least let people watch it online. Find a way to do that, but they are not doing that. Even updating just to update the score line is also a problem for them. What is there? You just need at least your mobile phone and just type but they are not doing anything. So the NFF, I don't know. They are one of the reasons why I think these small African countries are beginning to think they can rub shoulders with Nigeria. So it's true now, because when our football administrators, they are not doing the things they are supposed to do.
All right, so we have another message here from George Fred Friday, watching from Italy. Thank you very much. All right, we have Ephraim Tokule. Say, good morning, guys. We are in the early hours of Sunday morning from Adelaide City, Australia. I am super proud of the great nation, Nigeria. Thank you very much, guy from Australia. We have Adewale Daniel. Well done, girls. Yeah, hailing the Flamingos of Nigeria. We have Michael Talobi. Say, what exactly are you guys commentating on? Yeah, we are talking about the Super Falcons of Nigeria under 17 Women World Cup qualifier match in Pretoria, South Africa, where Nigeria logging on against the Bantwana of South Africa. Right now, the match it's 90 minutes almost overhead.
Yeah,
and what's the additional time?
Yeah, it's actually 5 minute additional time, and we are into it. And any moment from now, we'll be seeing the full time whistle from the referee. So, but Nigeria is still leading by 3-1.
All right, Jenny Elka watching from Ghana. Good job. Thank you very much. Yeah, Emmanuel watching from Canada. Thank you very much. Mylene, Isaiah, Orome watching from Sokoto. Yeah, thank you very much. Yakuke. Yeah, Senunku. Yeah, we have Duru J in Didi. Duru J from Lithuania. Lithuania from Europe. Thank you very much. Yeah, so the match is almost rounding up. Yeah, at the in Pretoria. So it's a good one for the Flamingos of Nigeria.
Of course, this is what we need. This is a good start for us, and we talked about it yesterday. We're going there and getting the victory, and that is what we've gone there to do now, and I think we are good to go. With this result, I can authoritatively say that Nigeria have already qualified for the next round, and I don't see the South African ladies coming to Nigeria here and getting not not even a draw, not talk of a victory. So we are good to go.
All right, not quite long, but last year. You understand what I'm saying? The World Cup was last year, just some month ago. Some of these players were 16 years.
Yeah,
some of them were
17. Some were not.
Some were not even up to 16.
Up to 16. Some were 15, and some are just 7. What they call it? Some are actually 17, and as far as you are not 18, you can still play in it. You can be 17 and above, but since as far as you are not 18, there's probability of us not seeing some of them playing at the main edition, because those ones would have turned 18, but as those people that played the last edition is because they are still below the under 17. That is why they are playing in this tournament also.
Yeah, so I think that question has been answered. So yeah, I said the tournament is every year. Yeah, that is the new rule now. This underage tournament of under 17, right? It will be every year. It's going to be an annual event, not biennial event any longer like it used to be. So it's going to be an annual event to groom younger players, give them the platform to grow up, to update themselves. Yeah. So what is the update now right now?
Yeah, we're still waiting for the final whistle to be blown. Though we've played beyond the additional time, but still waiting for the referee to end the match. So it's still 3-1 in favor of Nigeria, and other centers is still the same score lines here. So I think the match between Uganda and Kenya has ended, and it's 2-0 in favor of Kenya, and the Nigeria match also has ended. So it's full time now. The referee have blown the final whistle, so Nigeria have won the match by 3-1.
All right, the final whistle has been blown and the match have ended, and it's the Flamingos of Nigeria who got the victory for the first leg. Nigeria 3, South Africa 1. That is how it ended right now. Congratulations to the Flamingo of Nigeria.
Yeah, congratulations to the Flamingos of Nigeria. I think we've done probably 80% of our work to be done, and we've done it in the first leg by getting the 3 point and 2 goals advantage, also coming back home, and I see us also defeating them here by at least 3 or more goals also. So I think it's we are good to go for the next round of games, and I'm very happy that we are able to get the maximum 3 point, and coming back home here now is just to I think it will now give opportunity for other players that did not feature today to be able to also feature in the return leg, and so that the coach can be able to see other players also that what they are made up of.
All right, so it's full time. Thank you to our viewers for staying tuned. As it stands right now, we continue to analyze some of the games ongoing right now. Liverpool about to commence against Southampton. Yeah, at the Anfield, we saw them in the Champions League. Game against PSG. They got a victory against PSG in the Champions League. But right back home at the Anfield, they'll be logging on against Southampton, and already 13 points away from Arsenal, leading in the EPL and also doing well in the Champions League. So to our viewers, thank you for staying tuned to Premier Sports Fan Center, and for those viewers who sent in their comment, thank you very much for sending in your comment. It's nice having you. So we'll continue with the Liverpool match. So the other encounter in the World Cup qualifier, have they actually?
Yeah, they've all ended, and the scoreline was Botswana 1, Algeria 1. Then Uganda losing by 2-0 against Kenya. Kenya getting the 3 point away from home.
All right. right, let's quickly continue to read some of the messages here we have. Yeah, it's Nigeria NFF should wake up from their slumber. That is Adekombi Kolawale Isaac. Yeah, from UK. All right, so I've answered that question before. Yeah, what's up, Africa? I say Udo. I say they played at age 15 and 16. Yeah, you are in order. Yeah, what's up, Africa? All right, we have Fred Friday. He say Nigeria, the heartbeat and big heart of the nation. Africa is all sports. Thank you very much. Ekposa Ekpekpako say maybe they are still underage. Yes, most of them played at the age of 15 and 16. So they are still 17 years, even as it stands right now. They are still 17 years. Even some of them can still play next year, you know, because they are still 17 years. Then Festus Yabo is very embarrassing. Probably, I don't know why. He said, whenever, that is a Ekene, he said, whenever Nigeria is playing against South Africa, I always ask of the next opponent. Because it's like South Africa is not a worry to him.
Yeah, you know, I'm one of those people that, you know, always feel that whenever we are playing South Africa, I don't always feel the pressure there. But, you know, the way the South Africans usually takes the match, one would think that this will be a very, very tough match. Though they are good side also, but Nigeria will just know how to find a way to always defeat them. So I'm not always worried when we are playing them.
All right, not always worried when you are playing them, but hey, one day they will shock you. So if you don't underrate anybody in sport, they will shock you one day. You know, they are doing well in other sports.
No, I'm not. No, not that I'm underrating them. Like I said earlier on, they are also a good side. But I don't always feel the pressure. You know, when we are playing them, I don't. The pressure is not there at all for me.
All right, we have a very important message here from Precious. It's a Chinwendu. Say after blocking us from streaming or viewing the match, we still won them.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so Precious Chinwendu, that one is a funny one. Yeah, Collins, the South African guest. I don't want to read that one. That's very, very. Right, Ade Funwara Tayo Peter, I say, well done, guys. Please, what is the purpose of NFF TV? Watching you from Libya. Joking, yeah, easy. Thank you very much. We feel your company today. We fetch your company today. God bless you. Yeah, Yusuf Balare, I say, good job, guys. Thank you very much. Caleb Wachuku, Nigeria are the super. They are super good. African good luck from Caleb, UK. Yeah, then Ekposa Ekpekpaku say, up Nigeria, up Nigeria, hailing his country. You know, beautiful one there by the Flamingos of Nigeria, making Nigeria to be proud at this point in time, waiting for the second leg. Yeah, next Saturday. It promises to be exciting. And again, congratulations to Chidi Amoni. She was absent in the World Cup. I think she just got 2 goals in the World Cup.
Today, yeah, she got 2 goals today, and a very beautiful goals. And one was actually a penalty, and the other one was a very
from open play.
Yeah. So good one for her, and there are still matches to be played, and I think she could continue with this form. I see her getting more goals to her name.
All right, and the goalkeeper, I think she also has actually been a good goalkeeper. The only goal considered today was from a penalty spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a penalty spot, and also. We're talking about the players. I think, what do you think NFF should do with this player right now? We see it's like Bankole, the coach. Bankole knows how to handle these girls. You know, we saw them at the World Cup. They give good account of themselves, but hey, they were not able to win it. But continuity matters a lot.
Yeah, continuity matters a lot. Giving them, also, organizing trainings and matches for them to continue to be engaged, and because the more they continue to play, the more they continue to get themselves. They know each other, and NFF just needs to make sure that they bring those players closer, around. Always, when once the opportunity for friendlies are open, just get us teams, or teams that they play against, and organize at least. Give us good countries that that are probably ahead of us in terms of their ranking, so that our players can feel. They might lose, but at least they continue to feel it. The other day we saw the Super Falcons take on the women, the French ladies. And we actually lost that game by 2-1. But you could see that the difference. I mean, the between us and them now, the gaps. I mean, are beginning to close. Yeah. The way we play them, despite playing in their own ground there in France there, but our guys were able to hold their own, and we were able to from 2 goals down, we came get a goal, and we could have even gotten the equalizer, but due to some brilliant save from their goalkeeper, but the game ended 2-1 in their favor. But everyone that watched the match actually will agree with me that we actually improved. So this is what we need from NFF. Organize top grade matches for our various teams, and we from that the players will continue to gain experience. So when those major tournaments now comes up, then we'll be able to hold our own grounds.
All right, away from the Flamingo versus Botswana, let's quickly talk about the match that just ended right now in the English Premier League, and that is the match between Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest. Away from home, Nottingham Forest defeated Manchester City. A goal from Hudson Odoi in the 83rd minute, an assist from Gibbs White as separated the two sides.
Yeah, I think that's a very disappointing result for Manchester City, and Nottingham Forest defeating them. To be honest, I didn't see this result coming. I didn't see the result coming, and this with this result now, you can sum up Manchester City's performance this season, how they've been very, very shambolic, defending, attacking, everything. And people still try to defend them by saying it's because of the injury to Rodri. But I don't think it's because of the injury to Rodri, though the injury is part of it, but I think it's not the major reason. How can you tell me because it's the absence of Rodri? Rodri has been out now for more than going to 5 months or more. Yeah, but so you are saying you cannot play without him. So if Rodri decide to quit football at the ending of the season now, that means Manchester City will not be able to play anymore. The other players are there. If you look at the lineup, you will see the likes of Haaland, Ruben Dias, Ederson, Doku, Foden, Gavio, Nunes, Savinho, Bernardo Silva. They're even on the bench. There's Kevin De Bruyne, there's Grealish, there's Ilkay Gundogan, there's Kovacic. So I don't think it's because of Rodri, but I think it's the result of bad form, and probably teams finding out how to play Manchester City. And you could see now these days teams are no longer afraid of them. The way they play Manchester City now is not the way they played them before. Before, you see teams just defending, but these days now they attack them also. They come against Manchester City with full force. And for Nottingham Forest, I think this is a great result. I was talking earlier on about how I think Nottingham Forest have actually dropped form. I also told a friend of mine. Was telling a friend of mine that I think the result Nottingham Forest have gotten the beginning of this leagues is what they are enjoying about. They proved me wrong today by being able to defeat Manchester City and by Longo, and now I think the gap between them and Manchester City has now widened. They are still on 3rd position with 51 points, while Manchester City still maintain 4th position with 47 points. And if Chelsea get the result tomorrow, I think Manchester City will drop. Even if, including Newcastle United, if Newcastle also get a victory tomorrow, I mean, is it tomorrow or today? I'll check when Newcastle is playing. If Newcastle get a victory, then they will be coming down also. Even Bournemouth, there are a lot of teams, still competing for that top four. Bournemouth, Brighton, Fulham, Aston Villa. A victory for them will be a problem for Manchester City now, because they will all be they will be behind Manchester City by with a point, and the likes of Bournemouth will level on point with them, and Brighton, because those teams have 43, while Manchester City still remain 47 points. So,
all right, you can hear that from Polo. And right now we are on to the match between Liverpool versus Southampton at the Anfield. And what are your takes on this encounter today?
Well, I think the match have started actually, and we are into the first 10 minutes. Liverpool have looked the brighter side, and they've looked like a team that wants to win and open the scoring. But so far they've not been able to do that, and there's a corner for Southampton to defend now. And Southampton, they are the whipping boys. I call them the whipping boys. They've been overbeaten this season, and in fact they can't wait for the season to end so that they will go back to the championship, probably to reset. And at the same time, there's this talk going on now that Southampton might actually break the record of what they call them now, Derby County. We will remember that season, Derby County actually got 11 points for the whole of the season. But right now, Southampton are towing that part. They've gotten, they only have gotten 9 points before today after match day 27. Apart from this one, they are playing, though it's still goalless now, but they've gotten 9 points from 27 games, and they have less than 11 matches to go. Okay, plus if you minus this one now, it's 10 matches. So you begin to wonder, where will Southampton get those points from now? Though they need 3 points to equal Derby County, and probably got 4 points to surpass that. But to be honest, I don't see Southampton gathering up to 11 points before the season ends with the way they are playing.
All right, so the match is on, and Liverpool, in a good form, but in looking at Southampton, most times when you see them play, you think they're going to win the match.
Yeah, they
always give you that kind of
yes,
earlier on, but they will now go back to their shell.
They are full of mistakes. They want to play from the back. They want to what they call it. They want to play is it the tiki taka. You see them passing. They don't want to clear the ball, but at the end of the day, they make those mistakes, and which those mistakes later cost them a lot of points, and make them concede a lot of goals. So I think Southampton, they are already done, and they are favourite to. In fact, it's not about being favourite. They are already back to the championship to me, because I don't see them escaping relegation.
Alright, you can hear Polo. You don't see them escaping relegation. So the match is on. Apart from Southampton, the other matches ongoing in the EPL. We are Brighton right now logging on against Fulham, Crystal Palace against Ipswich, Liverpool against Southampton. The early kickoff, Nottingham Forest against Manchester City. It was Nottingham Forest who won that one 1-0. Yeah, so Manchester City right now. Oh, let's see where they are on the table. I thought they would have given Chelsea a good run for their money, but hey, it's like Manchester City are not ready to qualify for the Champions League this time out.
Yeah, with this result now, Chelsea will be very happy, because it gives them opportunity to close the gap. In fact, Chelsea just need to win tomorrow, and once they win, they'll be above what they call them Manchester City. So I think it's a good result from Chelsea and there.
All right, it's a good one from Chelsea and over there. So what this match, you see Liverpool dropping the point here?
I don't see that happening. I don't see Liverpool dropping any point there against Southampton. It will only take a miracle. In fact, it will be a miracle if they drop a point here, which I don't see that at the moment. With the way Liverpool are playing presently, I think they will get the job done against this Southampton. It might not be it might not be the goals might not come in like the way we expect, because Liverpool now, they know they've got to make sure that players are fresh and available for the upcoming match in the Champions League. We saw what happened, 3 points they got against PSG in the Champions League. So today now, they need to make sure they play the games with care to avoid any injury, and make sure that players are fresh and ready for the match against PSG in the midweek.
All right, back to the match between the Flamingos of Nigeria versus Bantwana of South Africa. Messages are still coming in, so let's quickly read. Vincent Honora Odigbo says South Africa is not a match to us in any aspect. The only problem facing Nigeria is leadership deficiency. Wow. Then we have Rashid Itebolome say up Nigerian Flamingos. Then we have Idara Oko, Nigerian players are the best. Wow. Shegun Adeyemi say good work guys, all the way from Abeokuta. Yeah. Shegun Adeyemi again say it was an easy ride for the Nigerian guests. The experience of having majority of the guests that played at the last Under-17 World Cup is really coming to help the guests. Right on, guests. Yeah, that is Shegun Adeyemi. Egbo Obruche, he say, is the score line 3-0 or 3-1? Yeah, Egbo Obruche, it is 3-1. Yeah, 3-1. Nigerian 3, South Africa 1. Yeah, we have Felix Fadin. He said, well done, guests watching from Jos. Wow. Thank you very much, girl from Jos Plateau State. Lawrence Ume, sorry, I want to understand something. You said Botswana, but Botswana is that the name? No, it's not Botswana. It's Bantwana.
Yeah,
of South Africa.
Yeah, they are called Bantwana, like the way we call
the way we say Flamingo.
Yeah,
and then we have the Bayana. Then they have the female side. There's a way they call them. But this one is
Bayana.
Yeah,
you mean the
Bafana? They have the Bafana. They have the Bayana. But this one is the under-17. Is the Bantwana.
Yeah.
Bantwana. Bantwana. Yeah, so it's not Botswana. So I think we have been cleared of that. Yeah, so Abiodun Jogbodo, you people are doing a good job. Abiodun from Lagos, thank you very much. Charles, congrats Nigeria. The messages are coming in. We have Okposa Okpekpago. He say, I celebrate you guys. Wow, you can see you can see toast of wine and flowers from Okpekpago, celebrating the Flamingo of Nigeria. Then we have Iyegwaram Wisdom. Say very nice. Then Ekposa Ekpekpago say you guys are doing well. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. So if you know you have not subscribed before, please just click that subscription button. Yeah, and you always get notified whenever we are on live show like this. Yeah. So the message are still coming in. So we'll be here for you until you are done. Any question you have on this, we are here for you. Yeah, but right now we are watching the match between Liverpool and Southampton. Yeah, the match is ongoing right now. How old is the match? It's 17 minutes into the first half and it's still goalless. Manchester City already lost. So I also remember a lot of matches lined up for the Super Eagle of Nigeria. That is the World Cup qualifier. We will be here for those matches. And we want you to be with us in those matches. Let's talk about Nigerian football. So already the names of the provisional list for the Nigerian Super Eagle to play the World qualifier is already out. Yesterday in our Talk Sport, we read them out. Yeah, so 39-man list was out from Eric Chile, the Malian Nigerian coach. Yeah, he released that list. Yeah, on Thursday. So we read them out yesterday. So message is still on. So we have Ekposa. He say, hope you guys will update us next match. Yeah, we'll be here. Just tune just tune into Premier Sport Fan Center will be. Yes, just what I need you to do. What I need you to do, just subscribe. When you subscribe, whenever we are on live like this, you will be updated. You'll be notified. Yeah. So we have Kufre Okonko Fiongo say, wow, I came late. Yeah, you were late. You missed the show. But hey, let me summarize what happened. Kufre Okongo, it was 3-1 in favor of Nigeria. The first goal was scored by Moshood of Nigeria, and the second goal scored by Chidi Amoni. But one goal through a penalty from the penalty spot for South Africa was scored. Then Amoni, Chidi Amoni made it 3-4 at the Flamingo of Nigeria, and it ended in favor of Nigeria in that encounter. So I hope you have subscribed, Akofre. I hope you have subscribed. Yeah, you see up Nigeria. You can see read one additional. Read one. You see up Nigeria. You can see the Nigerian flag flying. Yeah. I say, why is the match not televised? That is Ohoro Eric. Yeah, I think this is from the South African side. We were not given the opportunity. So it's from the South African side. So it is not televised. But yeah, we gave the update, and after all, the Flamingo won. Yeah, so we have Shola Akinyo Soye. He says, the sky is your limit. Thank you very much, Shola. God bless you. God bless you. Then we have Muhammad Kura. Muhammad Kura, I say, watching you from Gambia. Wow. Kudos to you as a die-hard Nigerian team. Proudly to you. We hail you, Muhammad Kura. God bless your day. Then Ekposa, I say, honor to Much I Star. Woo! Wow, so you can see the beautiful stars. So, Paulo, you see how excited Nigerians are. So, what do you expect whenever Nigerians winning matches from the Nigerians? You see the response. What do you have to say about it?
Yeah, I think Nigerians are very happy that we won, and even from the comment from our viewers, I don't think all of them are not. Some of them are not even Nigerians, because we have people from Gambia, from Kenya, from maybe the other African country also tuning on. It's as a result of the name that I think we have made for ourselves. When it comes to African football, people wants to watch our national team play, and Nigerians are very happy. We like to win here in Nigeria. Anything we want to win. We don't want to lose a match here in Nigeria. That's how serious our people are here. And we only forgive the NFF for not viewing this, providing a way for us to watch the match live. But thank God that we've won, and I think when the next match, that's the return leg in Ekene, definitely Nigerians will be able to watch the match. I believe NFF will do everything possible to make sure the matches are televised. So I think regarding the match, Nigerians are happy, and because the Flamingos, they actually met expectation. We all Nigerians, we expect them to get the victory, and that is what they've done, and we are happy and very grateful.
All right, we have just 7 more subscribers to hit 5,000. So please help us complete. We just need 7 more subscribers. Help us complete that. Help us get to that feed by getting up to 5,000 subscribers. I think the number 5,000 subscriber will get a congratulations message from our Premier Sport Fan Center. So if you have not subscribed, please help us subscribe. Just subscribe to complete. Help us complete to hit that 5,000 subscriber. That's the best way you can support us, and that is the only way you can keep us going, so that we keep on giving you all the necessary moments here in the world of football. So the messages are still on coming in. So we have Ekposa is giving us 2 bottles of wine here, and he's showing us, say, for 2 of you. Ekposa, you are funny.
Thank you, Ekposa.
Thank you very much, but I can't drink it because I can't remove it here now. All right, where shall Akinyo say, please release the timetable of the match. Okay, our editor will do that in our subsequent edition. Yeah, we'll release it to you in our subsequent edition, but not today. Our editors will work on it. Then Shola, yeah. Eric, he said, you guys are doing great. Keep up. Thank you very much. Yeah, we Nigerians are very happy. Oh, yeah, yeah, that is what we want to see Nigeria happen. And I used to say, this is sport, football, most especially when Nigerians win. It's one of those things that keep the unity of Nigeria. You can see here, every tribe is congratulating Nigeria. Every tribe is happy. Every tribe is talking. This kind of sport make Nigeria one. I think Nigeria, the government should invest more on this.
Yeah, I agree with you. When it comes to football in Nigeria, there's no division. You see everybody, from their own tribe. In fact, no matter how the language they are speaking, we all come together, and it's one of the reasons why we are. I think one of football is what keeps the Nigerian youth, maybe the Nigerians are angry about the situation of the country, talking about the economy, the cost of living. But when it comes to football, you see Nigerians, they don't care anymore which party you belong to, where your tribe or which state you come from. But we all sit together and enjoy the game. So I think it's I don't know that if our leaders have not realized those things, and like today, if they were able to televise the match, I think more Nigerians would have, and even the awareness. I talked about even when you go to the NFF official pages, you don't see anything. They don't even talk about it. The updates are always low. Thanks to some Nigerians that have decided to make sure that they bring the update,
like prayer sports.
Yeah,
that decided to leave Nigerians,
not to leave Nigerians,
like
create awareness. So that's the reason. So, but when it comes to sport in Nigeria, I think it's a very big thing for us, and it makes us happy, keeps us going. So Nigerians are happy, and with the victory today.
All right, Nigeria happy with the victory today. The messages are still coming in. Yeah, we have message from he say quote talking Christopher. Say more grace to Flamingo of Nigeria. I view from Italy. Thank you very much. The meeting Obudu, done and dusted Flamingo. I'm proud of you guys. Oh, our beloved meeting Obudu. Thank you very much. God bless you. Yeah, Ahmed Ajibola, he says done and dusted. Congratulations, Ikene. I just thank God we won. If other way around, we would have left social media for South Africa.
Of course, Nigeria would have, in fact, for at least for today and tomorrow, in fact, we would have left the social media for them. But as it stands now, we own the social media space now. We own the bragging rights, so South Africans now, they will have to just come and allow us do the talking. So we put them in their place.
All right, we just have 5 subscribers to hit 5,000. Yeah, from 7 to 5. So please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. That is the only way you can support us here. So keep us going. Subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center so that we can keep on giving you all the updates. Just 5 subscribers left for us to hit that landmine, our 5,000 subscribers. So please, if you know you have not subscribe, and you can also tell your friend to subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. Then Ekbosa also said our Super Eagles should make us happy on the 21st and 25th. Yeah, that is when Nigeria takes on. On the 21st, they take on Rwanda, and on the 25th, they take on Zimbabwe.
Yeah, and they just need to make Nigerians happy, like he said. And the Super Eagles are positioned now when it comes to qualifying for the World Cup. It's very, very dicey. Yesterday we were discussing about our chances and what we need to do. I think we know what we need to do now to qualify, which is make sure. The match is coming on this month. Make sure we get the maximum 6 points. First, so if we're able to do that, then we'll now look at the log and see how others are, above us have played and how they fared, so we know where we are. But for us to qualify, we need to make sure we get at least our remaining matches. We need to win virtually everything, because it's not easy now. I think we are about 4 points behind the
leaders.
the leaders. Yeah, and I think we have about 3 people leading us with 4 points. So though we are going to play one of them the next match. So there's still chance for us to qualify, but we need to be clinical in front of goals, and that's why I'm very happy with some of the players. The gaffer, the manager, have actually called upon, and most of those players are actually informed for their clubs. I just hope and that they will translate that form they've been on with their club. When it comes to the Super Eagles, because one thing we've been lacking with the Super Eagles, we've not been lacking players really. Though some of know that our players are the world best, but I think they are okay. But what we've been lacking, I think, is the right manager that we be able to identify the weaknesses of our players. Know when to sub this one, where to play this one, when to organize and have a pattern, because that's what I've not been seeing with the Super Eagles. Even when we win, at times you see the matches that we play somehow, but I think with this new manager now, I think we'll get there.
All right, we have 4 subscribers to go to hit that landmark. You have to complete 5,000 subscribers. Just 4 more subscribers, and we'll be getting up to 5,000. So please, if you have not subscribed, just do well to subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. Yeah, do well to support us with that subscription. Just hit that subscription button, and you will always get notified. So we have another message here from Kofri Okongo Efyong. He say, who born them to own the social media when Nigeria is the father of Africa? Oh my God, Nigerian can proud.
Of course, we are a proud nation. We are a very proud nation, to be honest. So we're a proud nation, and we know those countries. We know those countries that wants to be rubbing shoulder with us. South Africa and I don't want to mention them. Libya, Ghana. Brotherly they are brothers, but they don't want to agree ourselves. Ghana, I like Ghanaians very much, to be honest, and to be honest, Nigerians, we love Ghanaians very well. We have a lot of Ghanaians here in Nigeria, and there are a lot of Nigerians here also, and I think our rivalry between them is not it's just about normal banter, normal banter. So and they themselves, they don't want to agree that we are the giant. They don't want to listen. Once they say we say we are the giant of Africa, no, Ghanaians don't want to hear it. But I know they themselves these days, when you talk about Ghanaian football, they are not finding it easy. We see how they were bundled out of the nations the Nations Cup. They won't be participating, and to me it's a very disappointing one. We'll not be able to see Ghana playing in the upcoming. It's a very, very disappointing one. I wish Ghana would have been able to participate, because Ghana are one of the big names when it comes to African football. To be honest, Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt,
Morocco.
Right
now, Morocco is the FIFA ranking in Africa is the number 1.
Yeah, but when you talk about those powers, those teams that they've really made mark in African football. I think you put Morocco aside first. You call teams like Ghana ahead of Morocco, Cameroon, Nigeria. But before you start calling Morocco, because Morocco have not really won any much championship compared to these nations that have got. So though Morocco at the moment now, they are looking like a teams that that wants to win everything in African football now. So for Ghana, I just wish them the best of luck in the upcoming matches.
All right, so the match is eating up. Yeah, that's a match between Liverpool, Southampton. Yeah, and are you surprised that Southampton is still holding on to Liverpool up to now?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. But though Southampton have been giving good account of themselves, I think they've not been, they've not just fall back and allow Liverpool to do the play. They've actually hit both Liverpool both on counter, but they are unable to get the goal. And I think the goals are beginning to scarce. We saw with the first match that went down to the Nottingham Forest and Manchester City. In the first half, it was goalless. Then the second half, it was just by a lone goal that separated both them. And so far now, the 3 matches going on simultaneously, we are yet to see any goal. Also, it's still Brighton 0, Fulham 0, Crystal Palace 0, and Ipswich Town 0. Then the match, old Liverpool are not considered at all. And if they can, find a way to get a point in this match, then I think this will be the biggest result the biggest achievement they've achieved this season.
Well, you see them holding on to the end. Because this Liverpool, they know how to come back.
Yeah, they know how to do. It's still goalless, but just a mistake. If Liverpool, get a goal before them now, I think it's done and dusted. So what they need to do is make sure they don't allow Liverpool to, get a goal.
Beautiful move there by Southampton. That is the middle of the park.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your player. From Liverpool attacking, then they were able to get the ball and look at how they walk away from Liverpool's pressure on them and they take control of the ball. And at the moment now they are passing around and though Liverpool are charging them, but I think Southampton have tried for this first 60 minutes of the game now.
All right, so let's see how it goes. It's still eating up there in that encounter. Southampton, asking all the questions, send across, and that was a close one there. I think that was going for a goal kick, and that is Fernandes.
Yeah, that was a good play from Southampton. This is where they miss the Nigerian striker there on Nwachu. If it were to be him, there's no how his head would not touch that ball because he has the height there, and I'm very sure
he would have been. Because there was a contact.
I don't think there was a contact there.
From the other player.
Okay, maybe there was a deflection there. No, the referee says it's a goal kick. So. And I think the scholar have changed our other center now. There's a go to report the match between Brighton and Hove and Albion and versus Fulham. Fulham have taken the lead, so it's Fulham 1. Brighton 0, Fulham 1 now.
Wow.
And Fulham are informed. They are informed team. A goal scored by Raul Jimenez and assist by our own Alex Iwobi. Alex Iwobi. And this season for Alex Iwobi, we need to talk about Alex Iwobi. With the national team, we saw how he was being booed, the other day there. But with Fulham, he play. In fact, they hardly sub him. He always play all the match, and you see his impact on it. So I think this one of our manager, the new manager now, Eric Chelle, he needs to look at our players, how they play with their club. What's working for those players there. Then when they come to the Super Eagles, it doesn't work. So he needs to look at how they play. Find a way to make sure that these players replicate their form for their clubs when it comes to the national team. If our players can be able to give even 80% of the kind of performance they give for their club when it comes to the Super League, if they are able to give 80% of it, then I think I don't see any team in Africa defeating us, because our players, when you see them play for their respective clubs, you wonder, is this the kind of is this the same player playing for us at the national team? So we need to find a way to make sure that they form the way they play for their respective clubs, they bring those form back home to Nigeria and play for us.
All right, let's quickly go back to the match, the Flamingo. That match has ended. It has ended like 30 minutes ago. Flamingo won 3-1, but the messages are still coming in, so we are going to be reading it, because right now we are still watching the match. And Liverpool Southampton, we just finished the one between Nottingham Forest, Manchester City. So we still have messages here. First from Akbosa Ekpekpaku. Say, I have the belief that we will qualify for the 2027 World Cup. I believe that the Super Eagles will qualify for the 2022. Then Peter Onozeme, he said, well done, great job. Onozeme, how do you do? Yeah, thank you very much. And do you believe the Super Eagles will qualify?
Of course, with the appointment of the new coach, you could see the mood, the excitement around the new setup of the Super Eagle now is changing, and with where our players have been, playing for their respective clubs, and what we just need to do, like I said earlier on, as it stands now, we know what we need to do, and that is, make sure we get at least these 2 matches that is coming up now, make sure we get the maximum 6 point. Then if we're able to get it, I think we will be able to push forward to at least maybe second on the log, or if second on the log or third. And in the group now, the one we qualify automatically, while the other one we actually play a playoff. But I still have the confidence and the belief that we can qualify automatically without needing to play a playoff to be able to get to the World Cup.
All right, we have Oma. He said, please let it get to our Super Eagles coach to sound it loud and clear to our players that African football is strength and not style. It's not style pattern based. Come to fight. We can't afford to fall. Well done, girls.
Yeah. Okay. Is she talking about the?
Yeah. He said the coach Eric Chile should sound it to the Super Eagles that African football is not pattern style. It's about strength.
The manager is not an European. He's an African. He's a Malian, and you don't need to tell him about that anymore. He already knows. He knows that when it comes to African football, in fact, you need a lot of strength, and we've seen the way the African. But at the same time, we also need tactics. You need to be tactically sound. You need tactics. Everything is not about just power and pace. But you need to be tactful. You have a tactics. You have a plan. You want to play the pattern. If you don't have a pattern, then you will suffer, because right now the African football is gradually the other countries are gradually catching up with the rest, because it's not easy anymore. So if you have a pattern of how you want to play, I think it will be easier for you. So I just hope, and I know almost every Nigerians they want to watch the match coming on. That's the first match now for the new coach. So we want to see what he's made up of. Though we've seen him with the Mali national team, how he has been able to transform the team, and I hope with the Super Eagles, because I want to believe we have more better players than the Mali national team, and if he's able to replicate what he did, with the Mali national team, and given the fact that our players are even more, I say we have more quality than the Mali national team. So if he can bring his own,
thank you very much. So those who have not subscribed, please can help us subscribe to Premier. So those who have not subscribed, please can help us subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. So, you were talking about the Super Eagles, and the coach Eric Chile, we will not, don't judge. I don't want to start judging him now, because we need to watch his first match.
But
one thing again with this Super Eagles is that now you have a new coach who has brought in new players. You have the first match to play on the 21. Now, you have not had time with these boys. And they are professionals anyway, I know. This is one of those things we discussed yesterday at the Talk Sport. To me, I'm not satisfied with that. Because I don't think there is any magic. So I don't think there is any magic.
No, he hasn't really had time with the team. I think once the FIFA window opened, that's when he will be seeing probably some of those players even for the first time. Though he has been traveling around to watch those players play for their respective clubs, but like you said, those players are professionals. Not that they don't know how to pass. He's not going to teach them. He's not going to teach them how to pass the ball, but he's just going to show. Bring his tactics and we tell them, boys, this is how I want you to play. This is the formation I want to play. Look, this is how we are playing. So the boys are professionals, and they will just have to play to instruction of the manager. And if they're able to do that, I think we are good to go. So there's one of our viewers, they actually said something about the coach playing the right player. Yes, I agree with that person that sent the message. The coach needs to play the right player at the right time, and not like before. You see them calling on.
Oh! Arsenal fans are celebrating.
Yeah, there's a goal to report. I think Southampton have gotten a goal at the stoppage time, and they've lead Liverpool. And I don't know, I want to say probably Liverpool are beginning to miss their manager, who is under suspension. Talking about Arne Slot, because we see him on the stand there. But I just hope this will not be the beginning of a beating. This will not be that Southampton have beaten the tail of a lion. But that's a fine goal from Southampton, and we've seen it coming.
Look at that finish.
Fine move.
Goal. Yeah,
that's a fine move. And there's also a goal to report other center. I talked earlier about Fulham, leading Brighton, but Brighton have found a way to equalize. The goal scored in the 41st minute by Van Aken. Yeah, and assisted by Ayari. So it's now 1-1 there, and other center Crystal Palace is 0-0, while Southampton leading Liverpool at Anfield by lone goal. And we are now into the what do you call it now? Additional minutes. So any moment from now, we'll be seeing half-time whistle from the referee now.
All right, and the match ongoing right there. Small bone just scored against Liverpool. I wonder how they got that. Look at the position he was. He was able to size the goal and just put it down at the back of the net. Beautiful one there for Southampton. But let's see if they can hold on to the end. So right, if you have not subscribed to Premier Sport Fan Center, please subscribe. The match has ended. It's 3-1. But if you are watching us right now, if you are with us, please subscribe to our Premier Sport Fan Center. Just click that subscription button. You can personalize it. You will always get notified. Remember, the second leg of the World Cup qualifier in Ekene is coming back now, next Saturday. Next Saturday, and we'll be here to cover that match too. So once you subscribe, you will get notified when we are live. Yeah, when we are live, you will get notified. All right, Ekpopako say you guys should have a good weekend. Let me go and drink. And he's giving us two glasses of champagne. Man, go and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, that's right. It's been with us.
Honestly, Ekpopako, thank you very much for all your messages. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
you have been one exciting viewer.
I just hope it's one of our subscribers. We would love to continue to have you on every of our show. We are always online, and you can tomorrow also we will also be here for you guys because a lot of matches going down tomorrow in the APS. So just subscribe, call your friends, tell them you found a channel that gives that we cover everything, both the local league, the under 17, everything. World Cup,
the most important thing is an interactive.
Yeah, so there's a room for you to engage. You can ask us questions.
Yes.
We get the answers for you. So we really appreciate you.
Yeah, we really appreciate you. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ekposa.
And talking about the match going on between Southampton and I think there's a possible red card. The referee is trying, is he playing now? Because we said that we Nunes there now. In fact, commit one of a very very bad tackle there. He intentionally kicked the leg of a Southampton player, but the referee just awarded him only a yellow card. So the VAR says no, a red card.
All right. We have message from Mary Ologbudi. If there is no sentiment using politics among the Nigerian players.
That's back in 2008. There was this competition trial organized by our then Papilo Kanuwan. So we went there to Unilag. I was among the people they selected, but the people in charge then they told me to go and bring 30,000 naira. Then where will I get that money? I was even going there,
You borrow transport.
but in fact, from the mainland there down to, so it was very, it was something I experienced. That was one of the reasons, I decided to, I can't, so, but there are a lot of Nigerians that have gone through that, but some were able to, overcome those challenges. So for the NFF and co, they just need to please. Nigeria is a great nation. We have a lot of players. There are a lot of players. They want to play for the national team, but the problem with corruption, everything is something that is limiting some of them. So please, they just need to take away those things. And I can assure you, like he said, one of the Aviat said, if we are able to take away corruption, what they call it, nepotism from our football, I think we grow higher, because there was a time Nigeria was fifth in the FIFA ranking. That was sometime around 94, 95. We were fifth, but now these days, in fact, for us to get to even 30 is a problem. We are just jump, between 30 something, 40. So and if you look at those nations above us on the ranking, you see that these are countries that, in fact, they just started football. When Nigeria was playing, then who knows those countries? But today you see them. They've actually, they find a way to, make their national team more relevant and competitive. So this is what we want from NFF also. Give everybody equal opportunity. If a player is good, call that person. Call them based on form. Not that you'll be calling person based on who no man. We don't want to see that anymore. And if player is out of form, please drop the person, so that person will know that the reason why I'm not playing is because I'm out of form, and so that the person will work harder to get back to the national team. One thing, there's a national team I admire a lot, and it's Brazilian national team. Only call up, just to call up. You see the way those players, the way they were always happy. Even when they fail to call them, they always feel sad because they want to give their best. Not like Nigeria here. Because those players they know that they will call me. They will definitely call me because
that's why what Eric Chile is doing right now is a little bit different. Look at him getting four players from the domestic league.
No, it's not about getting four players from the domestic league. I don't care where you get those players. You need to expand it. I don't care where this player play from, even though it's from the NNL. That's the second division of the Nigerian Football League. If the player is good, please call that person. If he's playing in abroad, as far as a Nigerian, he's willing to put on the jersey, a player that really knows the meaning of putting on the green and white green jersey. Call the person based on form, based on merit, even though he's playing for the local league. As far as is on form and is fit for it, then call the person. Please don't call the person that that stays on the bench almost every day for his for his club side, not playing, and you'll be calling that person. Please, we don't want to be seeing that. There's been accusation from a lot of Nigerians, who are most our coaches and NFL. Once those lists are out, you see players that, in fact, you begin to wonder, players that are third choice in their their clubs. You see them coming in, and there are a lot of players probably in the Nigerian league playing week in, week out, but they were not given the opportunities. And there's also something I want these managers to, do away with when it comes to the national team, because we've noticed whenever the Super Eagles, the national team, they are in town, there's always this thing that you won't even know that these guys are footballers. You see them, they do it like it's just a gathering of celebrities. You see them doing TikTok challenges. I don't even know when they train, when they, so they need to put that aside. When you come to for the national team, put that aside. Then after, I know there's this thing they call media chat. You do that but after that, just go to the basics. While you are here, we didn't call you to come and be doing TikTok challenge.
All right, yeah. So we have a message from Mary Olugbude, say watching from United States of Ogun. All right, Mary Olugbude watching from the United States of Ogun. Then we have Ekposa Ekpekpako, say sure, I will always listen to you guys from now on. Thanks a lot, sir. God bless you, Ekpekpako. Yeah. So, Paulo.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been
pleasure.
A great day. Yeah.
It's been a great day, and congratulations to the fact for the Flamingo of Nigeria. Your team won.
Yeah, of course. That's what we, you know, we talked about yesterday. We're getting the victory, and today it has materialized, and hopefully on the 15th again, we, you know, just cut off the cake.
All right, and to our viewers, thank you for staying tuned with us all the while. You know, the match between this Bantwana of South Africa versus the Flamingo of Nigeria. You know, it ended at 3-1 in favor of the Flamingo of Nigeria. And you are there with us, you know, watching, getting all the analysis, getting all the updates from Premier Sport Fan Center. We want to thank you. And for those who have not subscribed, please remember to subscribe, share, and also like. For now, for me and the production crew, is bye. See you tomorrow when we come back again with another exciting edition of the EPL Watch Along Show. Good night. All right, it's match day 23 in the EPL, and this is fans' opinion. The big match tomorrow, Wolves versus Arsenal. It promises to be exciting. Time is ticking. 23 matches played, 15 matches left, and Arsenal sitting second position. And I'm here with an Arsenal fan, Polo. So what are you expecting tomorrow?
Well, I'm expecting a victory for Arsenal. Anything other than victory will not be accepted for me. And I know most Arsenal fans will also share my view. So I'm expecting Arsenal with getting the 3 point tomorrow.
You know, we've seen Arsenal these days, give good account of themselves in the opening matches, but they end up either drawing or sometimes losing the matches. So do you think this is a continuous trend, or do you think Arsenal has a better way out of this?
No, I don't think so. It's just that maybe if you talk about the last match we played against in the league against Aston Villa, where we surrendered 2 goals, it was a very painful and difficult game for us, and we know what happened. We actually got the 3rd goal, and it was controversially, ruled out for an handball. Also, if you talk about maybe when we took the lead against Brighton and Hove Albion at the Amex Stadium, there we also know what happened, because these days now it seems that for you to defeat Arsenal or get a point from Arsenal now, they must always is either the referee, the VAR or VAR must assist the opponent, because it's very hard for you to see a team defeating Arsenal 90 minutes without any controversial, decision. So I don't see that as an excuse for us actually, but probably we of late we've been having.
I want to cut you short. Most of this controversial decision you talked about, have you taken your time after the match to sit down and rewatch all those moments?
Of course, when it comes to Arsenal, once there's any controversial decision, the interpretation, they start bringing new laws, new routines we've not heard before. They'll say it will happen to other teams. At the end of the day, it doesn't happen. Talking about that disallowed goal against Aston Villa, even before, today, early today, I was watching another angle of that incident, and it was clear that the ball didn't actually hit Kai Havertz, and it was his stomach. But they just find a way to make sure that I'm thinking they want to just give the league to Liverpool easily. But
okay, last season you were saying they want to give it to Manchester City. They gave, probably, and now you're talking about they want to give it to Liverpool.
No. Last season actually we fell short at a point due to our own is it negligence or not putting a serious fight when we needed it. Actually, last season that was at the beginning of last year. We actually lost only one match, and that match was the match that cost Arsenal. Not that we did not, we were not that, but that match that we should have taken more serious was against Aston Villa, and which we lost. That was the only match we lost last year before the league end, and So, but last season, Manchester City were very fantastic. To be honest, Arsenal have been playing against probably the best, competing against the best team in the world, which is Manchester City. So,
all right, so let's go away from that. Tomorrow, the match we're going to play against Wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves have always been a good side at home. We've seen them give a good fight against top flight teams at home. And what make you think Arsenal is going to have edge over Wolves tomorrow in their own ground?
We're asking Arsenal to continue the dominance we've had over Wolverhampton Wanderers of late.
All right, we saw Arsenal gave a good display at the Champions League. It was exciting football. They gave a good account of themselves. They won that encounter 3-0. Do you see them bringing that that good display to the EPL? Because it's like they are better in the Champions League.
Of course, I expect Arsenal to continue the dominance. You're as good as winning your last games. Determine how you approach the next game, and I was so happy that day because it makes we getting that 3 point that day makes it more easier for us qualifying to the next round. Getting the top 8 in the Champions League. So I expect the team, the manager to build on that momentum going towards this match against Wolves. At least the confidence, the morale is there now, and we go there to Wolf. If teams like Chelsea can defeat Wolf, what stops us now from going there and even doubling whatever Chelsea got there? So I don't think Wolverhampton Wanderers should be that serious issue for. Though I'm not writing them off, but I just know that we'll get the 3 points tomorrow.
All right, you can hear Polo, 3 maximum point for Arsenal tomorrow against Wolves. Let's watch out. But remember also, Liverpool is playing against Ipswich. Probably they'll be going up against Arsenal again if they win that. But Arsenal need to win also. Watch out for tomorrow match. All right, this is fans' opinion, and it is match day 23. 15 more matches left in the EPL, and Chelsea sitting on 4th position and Manchester City on 5th position, 1 place behind Chelsea. And tomorrow it promises to be a cracker. And I'm having a Chelsea fan here. Yeah, mate, how do you do?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good to see Chelsea win their last game.
Okay.
We hope that they continue that way.
All right, you hope they continue that way tomorrow. The big one, the match between Manchester City and Chelsea, the long-awaited match. We saw the first leg. Chelsea gave good account of themselves, and we were all happy that the return leg, Chelsea was going to defeat. Most of the Chelsea fans, they saying the return leg, Chelsea was going to defeat Manchester City, and now the time has come.
Yeah, the time has come, but I think the Chelsea fans that expect Chelsea to just defeat Man City at Etihad should actually slow down on it, because even at their worst time, Etihad has always been a very, very tough ground to go to. Though Chelsea got a draw last season, and they can still at least improve on that this season, but they should take their expectations one at a time. But tomorrow, I think Chelsea can fancy their chances of taking something from that game, because it has a whole lot to do about the top four, last fourth spot position.
All right, we've seen you predicted, we've seen you analyze football, and most time your analysis always come through. What tactics of football do you expect Chelsea to play tomorrow against Manchester City to get the maximum 3 points?
Yeah, I think Man City is a team that is low on confidence. And when you see a team that is low on confidence, what you want to do is to attack. But as much as attack, you have to be defensively conscious, because they have brilliant and smart players like Haaland and De Bruyne in their setup. So the first thing is you attack them, you add pressure. If a team is jittery, what you want to do is to put them under pressure. When you put them under pressure, sometimes you don't create chances. They'll start making mistakes at the back. So you put them under pressure, but you have to be defensively conscious. So I think you should tilt towards using one holding midfielder and another holding plus attacking midfielder that can go up and down the field. Then Kopama can play up front. And Kopama is a familiar terrain where he practically grew up from. So I think that you put them under pressure and you have that defensive awareness, and I think they can break down Man City.
All right, one area Enzo Maresca has been criticized is his selection. So if I ask you, can you just give a clue of the kind of selection you're expecting tomorrow from Enzo Maresca?
Yeah, I think the typical 4-2-3-1 formation. But the thing is just the bodies, it changes a lot. But I think Enzo Fernandez is still injured. So more or less, most likely, we might get the midfielders we got against Wolves. But I think the defenders, I don't know if Kowi will be available, but I think it might be Tosin and Chalobah that will do the defensive duties. Cucurella most likely will start. And on the right back, I think he will want to go with Reece James because of experience. Then up front, typical up front, Sancho, Jackson, and I think maybe Noni or Pedro Neto. So Kopama, his place is undisputed in the team right now. So I think that's just what he will go with. But one issue is these overthinkers. There can be one L of an error when they want to mesmerize their fans.
All right.
But they can also come good when they do it well.
All right. Are you expecting any surprise from Manchester City tomorrow?
There's no surprise. If Man City win at home, it's not a surprise. They are the defending champions. See, one thing about football is form is temporary. Class is permanent. They just brought in Omar Mamouche, one of the top goal scorers in the Bundesliga this season. They brought in a very good defender from Lens. So you know that they will have quality into that team. So you see a team like that now win. What do you expect?
All right, and finally you've had Yemai. So are you expecting a win from Chelsea tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm expectant.
All right.
At least I put my expectation in check.
All right. Watch out tomorrow, Manchester City, Chelsea. Don't fail. I'm right here. I'm with Yemite himself. How do you do today?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Question for the day for Yemite is could the Premier League have 2 separate transfer windows this summer due to the Club World Cup?
It's not good. FIFA is already working on it. So most likely there will be a transfer window before the World Club Championship, then after. So the reason is that clubs that struggled during the season, we have another opportunity to bolster their squad for the World Club Championship. So,
but it's like the transfer window FIFA actually wanted before the Club World Cup. That was part of their deliberation.
If you look at when the Club World Cup will happen, it should be the main time for transfer window. But you can't be having a tournament and be changing players. So a tournament like that is like a cup setting. So what you can do is just maybe give it 2 weeks before tournament. Then after the tournament, the window continues.
All right. You can hear that from your mics. You can drop your opinion in our comment section. And this is fans' opinion. Right now, I'm here with Polo. Polo, how did you do today?
Yeah, very good.
All right, question for the day. Yeah. Reports suggest Manchester United may use Rasmus Højlund in a deal for Victor Osimhen. Has the club lost faith in Højlund?
Well, I think they're beginning to lose faith in Rasmus Højlund because he hasn't delivered. I remember when he was signed from Atalanta, it was called the mini Haaland or the Haaland 2.0. But I don't think he has lived up to expectation, And looking at Rasmus Højlund this season, I think he has only scored twice in the league, and maybe I'm not even sure if he have any assists in the league so far this season. And Manchester United, they've been crying those strikers since they brought in this guy. What's his name now? Joshua Zexi.
Yeah.
But some Manchester United fans, they said his name is striker that is actually number 8. And I think it's high time Manchester United will go into the transfer window and get a proper number 9. But the issue there is now using Højlund, in the part of the deal for Osimhen. I don't think it's going to work because I don't see Victor Osimhen coming to this Manchester United of now.
Well, with the rumor, Højlund and 40 million, is it a good deal?
It's not a good deal because Victor Osimhen, he worth over 100 million with the way players have been, we've seen some players that are not even. Take for example, Rasmus Højlund was bought for around 72 million euros. So if you are bringing a player in the caliber of Victor Osimhen, that's actually he has the African best to his name. He has won the African best to his name. So if you are going to bring a player like that to Manchester United, you need to spend at least 120, 150 euros. Because we've seen some crazy deals. Players are not.
But you're talking about that already. We have gradually seen what Osimhen actually what he actually said he wants, because at the point he has to cut down what Napoli placed on him, and we are looking at around 75, 80 below, So with Højlund and 40 million for a swap for Osimhen, is this still a bad deal?
It's a bad deal, and I don't think Napoli will accept, because we remember Napoli telling the suitors then that 100 million or nothing. And I know now they want to even increase, because most of those clubs that are selling players now, they look at the kind of clubs that are coming to buy those players. Once a year, a team like Manchester United, they will make sure they increase the value of that player. And Victor Osimhen still has about 3 years contract left with Napoli. So they will still want to hold on. They
1 year contract left.
3 years, because he signed. Is it 1 year? Yeah. I think he signed about. Is it 1 year left? Okay, but Napoli will still want to want that money because they know that now there are a lot of teams now needing striker. There's Arsenal there, even Saudi Arabia. There's Chelsea. There are a lot of, so they will be a very big company. But 40 million plus Rasmus. How much is the worth of Rasmus Højlund now in the market? I don't think there's any club that want to pay 50 million for him presently.
50 million.
50 million.
That would be a big one. No,
no I don't know if there's any club that would be able to
like
pay.
35, 40.
I don't see any.
More than.
Maybe 35, 40, and it will even be installment. And with some condition that if you get those.
But again, let's just assume or just imagine that swap happened. Do you think Osimhen can perform in Manchester United, given the fact that some strikers come, they try their best, the goals don't come?
Well, I think Manchester United, they have the team now. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to succeed because we've seen a lot of players they've brought in the past. Those players, where they are coming from, they perform very well. We see with Anthony, Onana, even this Rasmus Højlund, Joshua Zexi. But when they get to Manchester United, it becomes a problem. Maybe they need some spiritual cleansing at Old Trafford first, or probably it's because of these days now they said Manchester United. I mean the Old Trafford is full of rats now, so they need, maybe they need to first of all chase those rats away, then bring on what's his name, Victor Osimhen. Well, probably with the new manager, he might succeed, but it depends. But I'm not sure.
All right, to our fans, our viewers, you can drop your opinion in our comment section. This is fans' opinion right here. Mike, how did you today?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, question for the day. Yeah, how is European Commission responding to La Liga's complaint about Manchester City finances?
Tebas just said a few days ago that they launched a complaint, so they will investigate. That's what they do. They are a body, so they want to be fair to the both parties. So they will investigate, and if it's something they will just strike out, they strike it out. If it's something that will have to go to CAF or something, then it will go. So over time, we'll see where it ends.
All right, why is it that Manchester City's financial issue always drag for long period of time?
The thing is, if you look at the way they assembled those stars, and other teams could not really do much because of FFP. So other teams felt cheated. They felt like, how can this one team be getting all this free ride of getting players, and they can't get it. And those players, they are marquee in their successful years. So I think those teams were now like, they felt cheated. And if you feel cheated, you want to contest it. And I think that's what...
last season, we had a lot of, talk about their financial, Manchester City financial issue. It didn't affect them last season. And this season, they're not doing well. Is it one of those things that is a factor that's affecting them?
I think this season is because they underrated what they will face this season. They lost Alvarez, they didn't bring another person in. They left only Alan to top strike, forgetting that many of the games they won, Alvarez will come from the bench, get the winning goal. So when you don't have support cast, the one tree cannot make a forest. So over time, they need to, they got to the realistic part of the season whereby they knew that, they've made a mistake. Now they only lost Rodri. Because Rodri will provide shield for them defensively and attacking wise. Haaland, whenever he's not scoring, nobody really scores that much again. So I think those loopholes now have been obvious. That's why you saw they had to go bring Omar Mamouche, Kasanov, they had to bring Nico, and this other guy, Victor Reis, this winter transfer window. And it has shown positive signs.
All right, thank you very much. You can drop your opinion in our comment section. Whatever your thoughts are. Ciao. All right, this is fans' opinion and question for the day. I'm with Toki here. How do you do today?
Good evening.
All right, question for the day for the key. Barcelona has faced significant challenges both on and off the pitch in recent years. How do you evaluate their current rebuilding process, and what are the key factors that will determine their return to European prominence?
Thank you very much. And talking about Barcelona facing challenges, yes, Barca has experienced quite an enormous challenge in the last couple of years, especially since the leaving of Lionel Messi and superstars like Suarez and Iniesta. But Barca is in the rebuilding phase, just like you mentioned. And one of the characteristics of rebuilding is that you have to invest so much, especially in the academy, and then get people from there to build up the team. Otherwise, going out to pick up players, you're going to have to be challenged with the UEFA rule of 1 versus 1, and then the Spanish Pro League rules of 1-1, which is going to put Barca in a position because Barca cannot financially stand up to bringing in costly players right now. Salaries overhead cannot be more than a particularly pegged limit, and that's going to affect who comes to Barca or who can be fielded. We saw the challenges they faced in registering Daniel Olmo and Victor at just a few weeks ago, and that could apply to any player they bring in. So Barca is experiencing a serious financial challenge right now, and as much as they keep getting leverages here and there. Triggered one recently about selling the VIP boxes for 10 years. And that's a lot, making 100 million euro in order to get Daniel Olmo and Victor registered. And that's a serious challenge, for a club. But by and large, I think that with the crop of the academy players that joined Barca, the Lamine Yamal, the Fermin Lopez, the Gavi, Pedri, and Gerard Martins, Hector Fort, and all these young guys that came in, they're adding a lot of value to the Barca team. And, big thanks to Hansi Flick, who has been able to put these guys together and is actually cooking. He's been using them to cook well. They just cooked for Valencia twice in a row.
Wow.
7-1 and 5-0. and at a point in time, the Valencia fans had to raise white flags and surrender that 5-0. It's okay. You guys don't kill us the second time.
All right, okay, from your projection, how long do you think these financial challenges will last for Barcelona?
Well, the financial challenges might still run for a couple of years. Barca needs to win trophies. They need to actually advance in Champions League. They need to play in tournaments that can be rewarding financially. If possible, win the league so you can pick up all those funds and then participate in tournaments that will give the club a lot of money, because a lot of fund is needed. The debt Laporta met was in the region of $600 billion.
Oh, shit.
That's really huge, So, and up till now, they're still owing players like Lionel Messi, Gerard Piqué, in part of their deferred wages. Even the young, they can't allow the young to go now because they're owing him a lot in deferred wages. So it's still going to take a couple of years, 4-5 years maybe, but you have to look at the journey. It's not about getting there. It's about the journey. The process is looking good because each year they come up profitable. In the recent times, they have been profitable if you don't consider the debts that were there before. So I think in a couple of years, 4-5 years, Barca should be good for it. But the academy boys are also growing up fine, and if those guys mature well, they can actually win things. They can actually get a trouble this year.
And you can actually sell 1 or 2.
And along the way, they can sell. Some of them can be, sold out for a good amount of money.
Yeah.
So Barca will come through 3-5 years.
All right. Thank you very much, Doki.
Thank you very much.
You can drop your comment section. You can drop your comment in our comment section. Question for the day. I am. How do you do?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, question for the day. The concept of the Big Six in the Premier League has been a topic of discussion for years. Do you think this grouping still holds relevance today, especially considering the performance of clubs like Chelsea and Manchester City and even Manchester United?
These performances are like players' form too. Class is permanent, form is temporary. So these clubs, if you are big, you are big. We saw an era whereby even the Madrid of this world were struggling to get into even the semi-final of the Champions League. So if you are big, you are big. But the idea of the Big Six now, over time, it can shift. But for now, I think status quo still remain. The Big Six are still the Big Six. Despite the challenges of Chelsea, Man U, they are the ones in Europa League and Conference League. Even with the way that they have not been stable. Man City, Arsenal, they are still in the Champions League. Liverpool is still there. The only team that will say is missing from the Champions League is Chelsea, but they're also in Europe.
And Manchester United.
So, Man U, Europa League. It's Big Six. So when you talk about Big Six, we talk about Champions League and Europa League. That's why I said it's only Chelsea that is missing. So when you look at it, that idea is still valid. It's still valid for some time. Now, the wave of the game now cannot begin to shift because you see the investment that is going into Newcastle. You see the investment that is going into Aston Villa, which I think for the transfer window, winter transfer window, they are the biggest winners. For one of the biggest winners for the guys they brought into their fold. So I think that the idea still holds water.
All right, outside the Big Six, which of are the other teams in the EPL do you think is trying to find its way into that group of Big Six?
Yeah, I think number one has to be Aston Villa. I think number two has to be Newcastle. Then number three has to be Brighton. Those teams are really, really coming up with a performance. For me, I think Nottingham Forest is just this season wonder. I don't see them holding on to that threshold. I don't see them competing consistently like this, the way they are this season. So for me, first off, Aston Villa, Newcastle, then Brighton.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
To our viewers, your comment in the comment section. All right, this is fans' opinion from the street side, and right now I'm here with a young, handsome man, and he says he's a Chelsea fan. But what's your name?
My name is Wise.
Okay, Wise. Okay, how are you feeling right now about Chelsea? Are you proud to be a Chelsea fan at this point in time?
Even before you ask the question, you can see the way I'm laughing. I'm sure every Chelsea fan now, they are very proud. We are happy. Let me not lie to you, we are very, very happy.
Okay,
we are the best player in the world.
Yeah, last season, Chelsea, we are not, they were not proud. They don't have anything to celebrate about because they were always getting disappointing match. But this season is a different story entirely. But what do you like about Chelsea this season?
I will start from last season. I won't say we are not proud. We have always been proud. Okay. It's just that things have not been going the way we want recently. But we will know that 2 years, 1 year, we go bounce back. Yeah. And now we are back. Yeah, right. We are doing the best as Chelsea.
Okay. And when they started playing against Tottenham went 2 goals ahead of Chelsea, and I say, you see, that's what I'm ahead of Chelsea, and I say, you see, that's what I'm saying. But Chelsea equalized that game and won it 4-3. Another test for Chelsea again is against Brentford on Sunday. So, what are you thinking? Do you think Chelsea will overcome Brentford? Because Brentford is a very good side too. They know how to play big team, top flight.
People used to talk, say, Chelsea people, they make mouth, say we are Agbero. Me, I don't see Brentford though. I don't even think say they will follow us play anything. No, Mr. Bobby, they come. They are the poorest team in the way from this season now. So maybe they watch now.
Yeah,
they go shop
they are the poorest team alongside with a certain team. Yeah, Southampton have not had any victory away from home this season. So, but again, they are not. They are also strong. We see them give good account of themselves anytime they play against top flight. So against Chelsea, I remember in that team they have players like Mbomo, right? Yeah, who will come to the party against Chelsea tomorrow. So apart from that, what makes you think Chelsea is going to have a smooth ride over Brentford?
I'm not thinking. I know.
Okay.
The smooth ride is going to be like an aeroplane. It will smooth them to finish them. Don't worry. I know they think about Brentford. I know see them. They'll be team for their own side.
Yeah.
But me, I know they see them as maybe if they want to play Man U.
Yeah.
They go there. But no, not Chelsea now.
You're right.
Every position they intact. No worry.
All right, now before I ask you your prediction for the match, can you give me your 3 best Chelsea player? Your 3 best.
Right now.
As an individual, yeah. Right now.
now.
Yeah, the way you like.
Now, I would say 2.
Okay, 2. Okay.
That I know that I can have full confidence in that no matter what happens, they are not going to lose their form. And it's Palmer, Caicedo.
Oh, Palmer, Caicedo.
Oh, Jackson.
Okay. Last season, Nicolas Jackson wouldn't have been one of your best. Last season, because last season, it was the most criticized Chelsea player. But this season, he has actually shown, improvement. From what we saw, even getting goals. If you look at the number of misses this season, is lesser. Not like last season. He missed important, clear-cut chances last season. But this season, he has actually improved. Apart from that, what about Enzo Fernandez?
Enzo Fernandez is a very good player, and for that, his strength shows that he's a very good player. There's a player in there, and he's trying to show us. I hope he can continue with that consistency. But now, I'm not fully sure that. If you are playing with Palmer, spaces you get chances now, and he's just lighting them. So I'm happy for him. But Jackson last year, a lot of people are criticizing him. But me, I'm not. I don't criticize players. I'm a footballer. I've been supporting Chelsea since 2005. I love football a lot. Jackson is not scoring, but you can see his work rate, his touches, everything is intact. It's just a matter of time. I already know it's going to click. So I'm not surprised about Jackson.
All right, your prediction for the match: Chelsea versus Brentford.
Brentford will score. If they score 100, they will score 120. So definitely, probably 5-2.
All right, 5-2 up to that 7 goals in the match.
Just know the mind. Just know. Come score. We will score you. You come. We will go score.
All right, thank you very much. It's nice talking with you. Yeah. All right, this is fans' opinion from the field side, from the street side. Yeah, I'm with a gentleman. You can see him, LFC, Liverpool Football Club, the club of the moment. In the Champions League, they are top. In the Premier League, they are top. Everywhere they are top. I'm right here with a young man. What is the name? And you are just wearing this Liverpool jersey, or you support Liverpool?
I support Liverpool.
All right, what's your name?
Melvin.
Melvin. You can hear Melvin. So right now, how do you feel as a Liverpool fan?
I feel awesome actually because we've been the better side. We've been the better side since the start of the season. Yeah. So I'm actually happy. All
right. When Jurgen Klopp was leaving Liverpool, we thought that Liverpool was going to start all over again. They're going to struggle, to be counted among the top flight. But it's just like plug, take and plug. Liverpool and the slot came, took over from where Jurgen Klopp stopped, and since then Liverpool has been cruising in high frequency.
No, I am actually not surprised that we have reached this top form again because Klopp and Arne Slot, they have the same playing style. Okay. They have the same playing style, the same attacking wise, the same mentality, they just have the same. That's why when Klopp was leaving, everybody was saying Liverpool will go back to their worst form and Liverpool go bottom of the league and everything. But now we are seeing that we're top of Champions League, top of Premier League. We are leading Europe. We are just the best in Europe.
Yeah, you have beaten the Spanish champion. Yeah, you have beaten the German champion. You are also beating the English champion, which is Manchester City. It's like you have beaten all the champions of the world. But right now, you are playing against Fulham. Will it be a smooth ride over Fulham? Yeah, this coming match.
Fulham is not a small team per se. Fulham has been at their top form. Yeah. Actually, Fulham is on their form. So beating Fulham will not be easy, as I've been saying. So, but I still believe we'll win. I still believe we'll win. For us to beat Real Madrid, beat Man City, we beat everybody in the room. No, we'll beat Fulham.
At this point in time, Liverpool are supposed to be making the loudest noise, but it's like your fans are just a cool-headed set of people.
Yeah, we are cool head. It was because we know this will happen. It is very expected. Because we never work alone. We are just everywhere. Like we don't make noise. Liverpool fans don't make noise because we know this is expected.
Wow. So and again, what do you think about Mo Salah, whose contract have not been showing any sign of renewing in Liverpool this time around?
I don't really know why they don't want to renew his contract actually, because Salah is like a big part of Liverpool. If he leaves Liverpool, I don't know what will become of Liverpool. We will still be Liverpool, but there is a crucial importance of Salah. Salah does something in Liverpool, so I don't know. I still feel they should renew his contract because I don't really want Salah to leave Liverpool. I don't really want it.
All right, 1 word or 2 words for Ernest Lloyd. How it used the players, has he been able to bring out the best from the players? We've seen Luis Diaz, McAllister, Endo, and the rest of them. Yeah, and we've seen the way he tracked them. Is that the best?
Yeah, and Slot has really tried for Liverpool. Since he came on to Liverpool, he has really improved the players. Players like Gravenberch, he has improved Gravenberch in the midfield. Yeah. He's like one of our best DMs now, like one of the best DMs in Premier League, Gravenberch. So he has really improved Gravenberch, improved Diaz, yes, improved Bradley. So, and Slot has really done well in Liverpool. He has really improved the players actually.
All right, your prediction for the match. Before your prediction, your best Liverpool 3 player, personal. Not on statistics, not on your own personal Liverpool your best 3 in Liverpool.
I would say Van Dijk. Van Dijk, Luis Diaz.
2.
And Salah.
You can hear that, yeah. Van Dijk, Luis Diaz, and Mo Salah. So what is your prediction on the match? Liverpool Fulham.
I predict 3-0.
All right, you can hear him. Medley said Liverpool 3. Fulham 1. Watch out for his prediction. Thanks for granting us interview. Yeah.